Welcome to the Stronghold.
Okay. Today we're playing the board game Bedlam in Neverwinter. Just bumped everything. Fantastic. To the Harper's Guild. I am seeking aid from your guild. My son, Kieran, has gone missing. He travelled north to Bryn Shander after hearing concerning rumours about people vanishing from that area. There's been disappearances all over, even some in our own town, but most seem to be in Bryn Shander. He has gone a month now and sent no word. Please, if you can spare any of your members, it will be greatly appreciated. I have gathered a reward of 100 gold pieces. I await your reply. Sincerely, Anna Leodon. That is a card received to the Harper's Guild, and we're all being sent to solve this.
Find Kieran.
And there's
So,
other missing people? Were there other missing people?
yes.
Yeah.
So from here, we introduce our characters. You want to give them a name and a bit of a backstory, you feel free. You're all part of the Harper's Guild, or maybe you've just been hired to assist. You don't have to be a Harper's Guild person, but depending on your character. But yeah, no choice.
You start.
I saw it. Can't call the gnome Chuck, can I?
Just do it. You can.
Emong.
Ah.
That Emong works, yes. I'm Emong, the gnome. Easy to remember. The gnome paladin. No. And I have very, very deep religious beliefs. And I am very, very serious about my religious stuff.
You don't remember, you haven't got a name.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have a name
Well,
either.
We could all do the
I'm-
race backwards.
yeah.
Yeah, that might be a bit hard.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Norvagundra.
I'd be fraud.
That does
That's
feel
good,
right. Yeah.
Fraud. Well, I was going to go Gretchen, but
Or Gretchen the fraud.
yeah, I'm Gretchen the fraud. I'm a female dwarf. Two of the things I've never played before. I am very stern in my ways. I'm able to play a musical instrument with some skill, and I am a ranger of some renown.
Very good.
Music playing ranger, okay.
Yeah.
The music
Right.
travels over to you.
Or nom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nom-flea.
Yeah, normally.
Okay. So I'm nom-flea, an elf monk, who I think is quite, up to this point, very sheltered, but now trying to be a little bit less sheltered, and has brought her best friend along, which is a dagger. So as long as she's got that, she feels quite comfortable.
I'm Ugor because a tiefling is too hard, so it didn't work. Yep. A rogue tiefling. And I also am healing. I have a staff of healing, so that's a weird combination. But yeah.
Is that because you're not a very good thief and you set off lots of traps?
You gotta heal
Oh,
yourself.
To heal yourself.
No, I think I
healing.
probably just thought the staff looked cool, and so I stole it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe you play like good cop, bad cop at the same
Yeah.
It's not food, Lucas.
Hello.
Okay, I am Norbert.
No.
Norbert.
And I am a druid. So, do lots of good stuff. So, but I have my sword here, and it's also very handy and, a bit scary looking, so I don't really need to wave my sword around very much. people don't tend to like me because I'm dragonborn.
Your character mini is huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
then I, no
And then
Yeah.
compare it.
I can't- I-
Yeah, I don't know.
At least it's the
Right.
size.
You have to talk in a British accent like Anton did. When he,
Well, technically, Norbert got sent to Romania, so.
No, that's where you got it from. Yeah, dragon. Yep. Is that everyone?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Unless I'll try and remember everyone's names.
You just gotta read out things. And...
Okay. After accepting Enna's request for aid, your party travels to the frostbitten town of Bryn Shander to search for Kieran and investigate their disappearances. After following a few dead ends and occult trails, you finally receive a tip from a stranger, Blaketec.
Wait, what was the tip from the what?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Received a tip from a stranger,
There we go.
Blaketec. He points you in a direction of a local tavern. The tavern apparently has a secret entrance where Bill has seen many folk taken and not a one of them returned. Or if they do, they got a downright odd look in their eyes. Your party heads towards the establishment, discussing your plan of action on the way. Don't draw any attention to yourself as you attempt to find the secret entrance. You never know who might be listening in. Okay. So, youngest player
we
starts.
have to.
Me. What do I do?
You can choose your starting location, whether you walk straight into the tavern and straight into a certain room to have a look around, or you can start outside. It's your choice.
I mean, they were saying to be like sneaky, so maybe we should start outside and not just barge straight in. So,
Yep.
5.
Okay. Moving quietly and carefully, you creep around the outside of the tavern to try to locate the secret entrance. Your informant described. You see strange footprints and marks in the snow, as if something was dragged across the ground. You follow these tracks around the corner and find that they lead straight to a stone wall. Okay. This is a puzzle card. Actually, now yours.
Okay. Okay. It says puzzle cards review rules page 4. Do you have more information?
More information. Basically, just how they work.
Okay.
Puzzle cards often consist of multiple cards that can be anything from wordplay problems to visual riddles that you have to piece together. Every puzzle card will have a puzzle piece graphic in the bottom right corner with a letter assigned to that puzzle and a note about how many pieces are needed to solve it. These cards will unlock new items, locations, and clues and are the key to advancing through the game. Keep puzzles face up where everyone can see them and do not discard them until another card instructs you to.
Oh,
Make sense?
I've seen people play a game like this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we need 3 puzzle pieces to solve. It's a wall with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 X's on it.
so does it mean that when we have the other three,
We
It-
can solve it.
Yeah.
like
Yes.
it's
Like,
yeah, it's
will,
not.
will
we
they
get-
line up?
Possibly.
Might be A1, A2, or...
But it's not like we get 4 cards and then the puzzle is solved.
I guess
like
we'll
it's
see.
Getting the cards.
Yeah, because then we would need to work out like what the numbers then mean.
Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
We've got to get a couple of cards, and then we've got to solve the riddles with all
That's the
with
cards.
the riddle
Yeah.
with all the data we got from there.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of my turn then? Okay.
That's all.
So,
Where we headed?
what are my options?
Basically, any room that hasn't been searched, any area as such.
Well, then I'll slip out the back, and
So you
I'm on a
can't
mission from God. I'm going to
like redo 5 again with a different character.
Can, but it won't find anything.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
going to 6.
6. Okay. The incessant chill bites at your nose and ears as you hurry around the back of the tavern. As you glance back to ensure no one is following, you hear a sickening click as your foot lands on a trap beneath the snow. The trap snaps shut. Think your way out of this. Okay. It's an intelligence check. Give us a roll. And if you have bonuses, you can add that depending on your stats and abilities.
Well, it
If you have
says as a gnome that you have
Lucky,
intelligence.
yes.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Yeah,
Luckily.
Does that
Just-
give you extra stuff?
That should give you a bonus of a d6.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So you just
where
roll a
does it say
d6
that?
as well.
Any
Just
bonus
because
is a
I've got
D6,
blue.
yeah.
So 14.
14. Okay. Describe how you avoid the trap.
Being a light-headed gnome on a mission from God, I sense the movement between my feet and do a very, very fancy twist and turn out of the way.
Excellent. The bear trap snaps shut around your feet that are no longer there.
Your feet that are no longer there is a very
They
funny way to
chop them
describe it.
I feel a tingle in my toes. Thank you, Lord.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Okay, I am just gonna
Big.
barge straight in, and I'm gonna sit here at 4 because I take up the whole room.
Okay, you settle down at a table in the corner, casting your gaze over the tavern for anyone who looks suspicious. You take in the Goliath barkeep, a group of orcs murmuring amongst themselves, and a gnome woman slipping aces up her sleeve as she plays cards against a dragonborn man.
That
All in
that will
all-
not stand.
Nothing out of the ordinary for an establishment like this. A spot of white catches the corner of your eye. You look down and see a torn letter lying at the base of your stool. What do you do?
Bend down and have a look at it.
Okay. Okay, that's another puzzle card that is now yours.
Okay. Let up.
Okay, next.
Okay, so that's A1.
So maybe
Yeah.
do separate the
Do you want to
different
read out what we can see there?
Something correctly this time. I'm gonna of important tasks. We for you know exactly they are. Better vessels, not just stones for brains. A move on, Neverwinter soon.
Okay, so I think this goes with this.
I think
Because
it's like
it's
A1, A2, A3.
Yeah.
Ah,
But it does say Ock. So Ock, Burr, and Stones are all underlined. So maybe there's like October and then also Stones. Makes me connect it to that. Like those are the bits that are.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, next.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Right.
The table pointing you to go.
That looks like it's like a kitchen area
I think
or
that's
something.
like the bar.
Yeah.
Behind the bar.
Yeah, I might go to number 2.
Okay. The tavern is dark and shabby, but warm enough. The smell of ale hangs in the air. You approach the Goliath barkeep, nod to an elven man staring blankly into the distance, and ask the barkeep about any strange sightings nearby. She shakes her head, confused. Everything here is always fine. How odd. You press the question again. Now, it's a charisma check,
I don't have that as
No,
my
I do.
thing,
so no bonuses
so
there.
no bonuses, but I just make a roll. 7.
That is a fail. She snaps again that everything is fine. At the same time, that the elven man murmurs, "Yes, always fine." And the barkeep says, "Go away."
So if he's sailed that, then can somebody else go and try?
Quite
Or,
possibly.
okay.
So the elven male, does he seem like because didn't we hear in the opening description that people were acting oddly? So
I think that
like a bit,
fits odd.
yeah, like I'm trying to think,
It's cold.
like yeah, charmed or just does he appear to be not
Seems to be
100%?
out of it.
Yeah,
That's what I put it.
yeah, like he's either drugged or controlled or something like that.
Yeah. Next.
You'll go, Claire.
I want to go explore number 3 in all the tables.
Number 3. As you warm yourself by the weakly flickering fire, you notice a scrap of paper in the fireplace. It's badly burnt, but you see some ink lettering still visible on the tarnished page. Do you attempt to grab it before it's fully consumed by fire?
Yes.
Okay, give us a constitution check.
Ha ha ha.
20.
Nice. Describe how you grab the note without getting burnt.
It's basically just that trick of like going through a candle flame. It's just gushing in and grabbing it.
Nice. That's yours.
Other end.
Ooh,
Okay,
excellent.
so it'll be under.
Knock.
Is it father?
Well, it's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Knock number stones.
Well, what's the? Do you want to read out the full?
Okay. Father, be sure to knock correctly this time. There are a number of important tasks we must complete for you to know how exacting they are. Also, we need better vessels, not just those local stones for brains. We must make a move on Neverwinter soon. Also, X is underlined.
Yeah. So
I think
so
that might be
knock
10.
number X stone. So we need to knock 8 times.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where we would knock though.
Well, did you
Well,
find
didn't you
the
find it
wall?
out here with you?
Yeah.
Like knock on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the wall card.
All right. Well, so now we just go to my turn.
Yep.
And should we see if we can find out what I failed? In
I
case,
mean,
because
yeah.
there's
Yeah,
only
and then
supposed to be
somebody
4
else can
cards.
come and no,
No,
three.
it's 3.
But I don't know. Maybe there's something else that we get.
Yeah. Because obviously, like,
Well, she obviously knows something.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
go chat to her.
and also, like, it says in there that they're something about the vessels.
Yeah, we need better vessels, not just these local stones for brains.
So,
Yeah.
like, this elf,
Yeah.
that's like,
Better vessels for
They
the
might be
cult
the local
who-
stones for brains.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like, something is either controlling or a parasite or something like that. And
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in
because you want to be careful too, because by knocking, if say you got it wrong, it might activate all
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, people come get us.
so somebody else can do that on their turn. So I'll go in and chat her up and try to be better.
Okay.
Have you got charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a hot tickly. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 22.
Yeah, you definitely pass. Okay. Face slides into a smile that doesn't reach her eyes. If there'd been anything odd, I would have heard it. Don't worry at all. This town and this bar, legitimate businesses only. Everything is fine. Have a drink on the house.
Thank you. I will take the drink and not drink it.
Okay. As you don't take a sip of your freshly poured drink, you turn to the elven man who's still repeating that everything is fine, and you ask his name. He turns to you, seemingly surprised. What? Oh, my name. It's Kieran Leodon.
Okay, well, found him.
You look at one another in shock, then try to explain he needs to return home to his worried mother. Why would I do that? Everything here is fine. Isn't that grand? Everything is fine.
Okay.
Okay. He's looking at something suspicious. He's looking at you suspiciously. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Next turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if there's
setting
anything
up all
else for
the
you to
traps.
do.
I'm setting up all the traps, so yeah.
You got good acrobatic skills.
going to go around and knock 8 times on the thing.
You knock on one of the marked stones, one by one. Each knock seems to reverberate with a hollow thunk until you hear a mechanical whir and a click beneath your feet. You kick away the snow, uncovering a trapdoor. The heavy brass mechanism keeping it closed has popped open, unlocked. Okay. The strongest member of your party heaves it up, revealing a simple rope ladder hanging in a pit of inky darkness. You all exchange wary glances before climbing down. Okay, can I have puzzle cards A1, A2, and A3 back, please? I'm assuming everyone goes downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
You notice it is a bit
Strongest person
streamlined.
was the 9, right?
But no.
I'm a paladin. So.
Really jacked, no. But I would think it would be the person that is like 5 times. size
The
of
girl, it's a wimp. Come on.
it. No, it's
But we're all
Well,
about
that-
peace
yeah.
and loving, you know.
Impressive.
When you arrive at the bottom of the ladder, the trapdoor high above you slams shut, and you find a hallway of mostly empty prison cells. A nearby torch dimly illuminates a single door at the end of the hall. You're now trapped in this very mystery you came to solve. You must find a way out and look for any clues as to what is going on and where the rest of the missing people could be. Swap you. Have him back. Now a new area to explore.
Ooh. So, okay. Where do you want to go? You're too big to fit with us.
Well, I'll come over here to 120.
120?
Oh, the Dragonborn has this lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
Gorgeous.
Okay,
Very
you
proud of it.
approach the cobwebbed cell. Though
course I
at
did.
first it appears empty, you peer closer and spy a dejected goblin wearing tattered clothing. He appears to be hugging a skeleton. He jumps up at the sight of you all, wide-eyed, and scurries to the cell door. You! Will you help Gormgi? Gormgi's friend, dead, all alone. There's only whispers now. Please, free Gormgi. Gormgi looks up at you with hopeful, pleading eyes. The lock on his cell is unusual. It has no keyhole.
okay.
Oh, is it like a
Oh.
puzzle? What?
Is there a picture of Gormgi?
So,
No.
It's a padlock
yeah.
with the dartboard colour thing on there.
Yeah.
Or is it?
I'm going to try and get to the middle, I'm assuming.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
it
it's
says
the
one
maze.
puzzle piece needed to solve.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can
So-
solve it with it.
Yeah, so there's a maze.
Is it just following the
No, everywhere I go, unless I'm seeing it wrong, I hit a black dot.
Yeah, so it must be
And then you come out the other.
you, whatever the number of black dots is the answer.
Quite possibly.
So it'll be 2, 3, 5.
So it's
there's-
around
Yeah. But so like
and then
here. So orange, green,
oh
red.
the number of green, because green is first, isn't it?
No. No. Like
the outer
looking at the
ring?
bottom.
Yeah, orange is first,
Black.
technically, in the sequence.
Yeah. You would do orange, green, red.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you go from the start, you're going to get the green dots
Yeah.
first.
And there's 3 green dots there, but you only have to pass 2 of them to get
Yeah.
through the maze.
That's a good point.
So there's two
Technically,
green.
2 of them.
Yeah,
And so for the orange section, you
Includes also
only need to do one of
Yeah.
the 2 oranges, and in red, you're coming in here and
Yeah,
going
so
there.
4.
Before.
four.
So 4.
So 1, 2, 4, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
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 You want is that part of Rose's turn to put it in, or
Yeah, absolutely. What number was it?
What do we
One-
say?
one,
1,
2,
1, 2, 4.
The lock makes a satisfying click as the cell door swings open. Gormgi rushes out, hugging each of you and leaving teary wet marks on your shirts in his wake. He beams at his new friends. Gormgi loves you all. Please take Gormgi's gifts. You made whispers disappear. He presents you with a chest containing 4 dead bugs, a wooden spoon, some rat hair, and...
you're welcome, Gormgi.
Goblin sack.
A scroll of Heroes Feast.
Right, what's that?
Well,
What's that?
that's what he's
No.
been.
Nourishment for body and soul. You gain 1 HP.
Okay.
For all players.
Oh,
Mass heal.
You use that at any
Yeah.
time, I think. I think you don't have to use it now.
No.
Good. Okay. Okay. Who's next?
Let's see. Let's just go clockwise. I'll go to 130.
Did Gormgi run off or is he still with us?
He's still there.
Okay.
He's sitting around. He's your friend.
I know, but I just thought if he ran off, then...
We'd follow him.
Yeah, see where he went, you know?
You all enter the open cell, casting your gaze about for anything that can assist you in your escape. Strange repeating motifs decorate the cell walls. The fervent scrawling seems zealous, almost cult-like. You hear a loud clatter and watch in horror as the skeleton in the corner rises up. It charges at you. Prepare for combat.
with your loot.
Yeah, even though I'm carrying the hammer, I'll just smash him with
Oh
it.
dear.
Might be hiding a hammer in the loot.
Yes.
Just disguised to be a loot.
So it's just a normal attack roll? Is that right?
It will be. Yeah. He attacks first. So I'll put his card out. Can't reach. There's his health. Problem is I can't read his attack from here.
12.
plus. All right. I did get my dice out. I can't find them.
You talking about this one?
These ones?
There it is. Okay, he goes to strike at you and misses. Your turn.
So what do I need to roll?
So, depending on your weapon,
So it just says,
so you got to roll 17 plus to hit. Anything over 17 hits.
Jeez.
oh, really?
It says you get additional
No, I
damage.
think 17 plus
Yeah.
is when the effect comes in.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. So it hits no matter what?
Has he got, what's on there?
Just says 12
It's
plus.
12 plus. Is that so? That's
So you got to get a 12
Well-
plus to hit.
Well,
Well,
What's this? 8
Wisdom.
plus. There.
His wisdom, isn't it?
That's his health, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Double check. Monster.
Yeah, because maybe the claws.
Alright, ability checks. Combat. Set the battle, exert his health points. Yep. Place the enemy token. Yep. That's the enemy attacks. Compare the number. Yep. No. Play attacks. Choose which weapon you want to attack with. If you have more than one, declare it. When using a weapon, your combined roll, if you're using the bonus die in addition to the d20, must be equal or higher to and the number in the d20 symbol in order to trigger the bonus action list on the weapon. Declare which enemy you're attacking, then roll the d20. If the ability on your race or class card matches the ability listed on the enemy, then you may roll the bonus die in addition to the d20. If both your race and class cards have the same matching ability, you may roll the bonus die twice. Add all rolls together. Compare your total to the roll to the difficulty shown in the red d20 symbol on the enemy card.
Yeah, so you have to get 8 plus,
Yeah, but I get
but you get a bonus.
a
one.
bonus because
It matches.
so I roll die 20 plus
D6.
plus a d6, and if I get 17
You
or
get the
above,
extra.
Yeah.
I get the extra.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 20.
So you do
Um,
get it.
So
Yep, remove a health token,
uh,
and you get to heal someone.
No
Does
one's
it-
taken damage.
No one's taken damage?
Yeah.
You can't heal unless no one's taken damage, right?
Yeah, I guess it's just because I don't have a
So if you take extra damage,
Is it additional damage? So he loses 2 points. One for the hit,
It's just
Just
one for the
Yeah.
17 plus
Yeah.
additional.
Only if it does extra damage. I thought it was heal only.
yeah. So this is only health.
Oh,
so,
oh, okay. So I get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get additional.
Depending on it.
oh, you do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
mine's damage.
Yours is damage,
Mine
not
is
healing. And then what happens then? Does someone else get to attack, or is it just?
It'll just go around.
Oh, okay, cool.
So my turn? I'll attack.
Your knife friend.
Woo, my best.
Easy.
Yep. That's 19, which is above my 17, so I do 2 damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
13. So
So, yeah.
another 1 damage.
Everyone's kicking butt.
Yep.
It's down to me. I got no bonus. And
2.
No.
get excited.
It's
Because the bow is slightly larger than you are,
Yeah.
and you go to fire yourself.
it's a 22, so I do 2 points of damage, so he's gone.
He's gone.
Skill.
Obliterated, falls apart in the ground.
And then we get card 141.
Bonus card.
Yeah,
Okay.
aren't they?
Puzzle card.
Sweet.
Discussing that, I am going to run the talk.
Okay, so it's a message. Note to self: everything I know about the melting properties of metal. Ooh, they are taking my memories. Chemical notes on melting metals: silver, holy water plus beholder tears; gold, alchemist's fire plus demon's blood; iron, beholder tears plus alchemist's fire; bronze, dragon's acid plus holy water. I feel myself slipping my bones. So this
Why
is
are
3
some of them in
pieces.
different colours?
Well, I think
Well, the colours, like, so
With me.
the for instance, the beholder's tears is the same colour.
yeah.
I feel like this is like one of those puzzles I have where it's like apple plus orange equals pear.
Yeah, and then it's like you have to work out what numbers they represent. Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of, at least.
But yeah, I think it'll be we'll get some color order or something, and we'll like mix.
Yeah.
Unless this person who's gradually losing their mind just got a new set of texters and is writing everything
And
in a
it's
different
nothing
colour.
to do with it.
They
Yeah.
just got this new set and now I'm so excited to use it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like when you're in primary school and they
Yeah.
Well, like girls
a
at
sheet.
school
you
do
do
it
it in different colours.
because it's like
I feel slipping my bones. Oh dear.
making you
Like something splash fell off.
pretty and aesthetic.
Yeah.
They'll write like the Holocaust, but it's all in like loopy letters, and they'll like
Nice.
put stars around it. Yeah, that's that.
Oh,
And this is at a Catholic school.
No. This is like a common thing,
Oh,
like
okay.
across like.
But it's
Right.
also
This
like
is how
the
you
it's-
identify sociopaths. Is-
Yeah.
No, it's just teenage girls.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
already
totally.
basically saying
And they do it with gel pens.
Yeah, exactly.
like
yeah,
the glittery
like,
gel.
Yeah,
pen.
they're gonna
I'll
be good
find,
ones.
I'll
Yeah.
find.
I mean, in my day, anyone who had one of those 4-colour
Oh yeah.
pens was like a god.
Are you kidding me? It used to be the ones with like the 12. Remember the ones
12?
with the
Oh, yeah, I do.
You used to click the
Bring that
top.
once.
Yeah,
And they-
and they used to be
they
sent, and if they were really good, they were scented.
And they were like really. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah, the back
remember
ones.
the
Yeah, they were
scented ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
a phase that everyone went through.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I remember my excitement when I got to buy one of the fat 12 coloured ones. Oh, it was just mind-boggling. Kids nowadays just don't understand the excitement.
No, that's right. Kids don't use pens anymore, do they?
No, they've got tablets and like, laptops at school.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
They do
exactly.
now.
Who's next?
For primary school?
Claire's next.
Even not for primary school, thank goodness.
Oh, is it still like in that order
Yeah.
with combat?
No, so I think once you finish combat, it goes back
Back
to
The
Yeah,
original-
well,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, back.
Okay.
So
I want to look at 100.
100?
Yeah.
You see a large wooden door and hear a muffled conversation behind it. Take the last of the vessels through to the second base near that other town. Our master requires them for his great ritual. Go, quickly. What other town? It can't be far. Keep an eye out for clues that may help you solve which town is next to the second base of operations for this group.
What's the bet it's a mind flayer? It's controlling everything.
Yeah, it's D&D. It's positive.
Ooh. Oh, we need 3 puzzle pieces.
Oh,
these
is
are
it the
together.
same? They're C's. They're all C's.
Yeah, but
Gonna
that's-
see though. That's just
that's
what
just
the
a clue, is
mystery
it?
is to solve. Oh, bronze.
So to melt bronze, we need dragon's acid and holy water.
Green and black.
Yep.
How did you just memorize that?
Or is it? Well, actually, that's black. Is that the same color? Do you reckon, or is that more like a dark?
No, I
blue?
think
it was the
that's
blue.
color-coded,
Dark
Is it
blue.
dark blue?
color-coded based on
Yeah.
the... What's it say?
And
Oh, we've
the-
gone
What's
missing one.
this one say?
Do you want
that's the way out.
The sturdy door out of the cell block is firmly locked from the other side. The bronze handle doesn't appear to have a keyhole on this side.
Music, not in the tavern anymore.
Yeah, and the creepy
So that's
dungeon
why
thing.
we have to melt it somehow.
Yeah, I think
So
the
we've got
mystery
to-
is how we get through the door, and this is just a broader question.
And is
we're
that the
trying to
one
solve.
about where
That's-
they're going to
yeah.
next?
That's well.
We need to check out the last
Yeah, and that's me. Alright. I'm going to go to 150.
150.
Yes, it's a total bike.
A gleaming chest sits with no apparent lock. You're seasoned adventurers. You know this too good to be true, but what could be inside?
Another
It's a
skeleton.
wisdom check.
Well, you're a rogue. So.
Wisdom.
I do believe it's got a trap, so you're going to see if you can unlock this trap.
3.
That is a fail. Chest explodes in your face. Lose 1 HP.
Oh no.
This is where things go down.
But now it's exploded.
Yeah, it's exploded.
Okay. So if Tara had said, "Oh no," could someone else have then?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
Okay.
You could always leave it and come back.
but so when you say, "Oh, it's a wisdom check,"
Mhm.
we could all go, "Okay, who's got the best?"
Yeah.
Okay.
And
No,
I could
it's a
have- and I could
wisdom
have
check
taken the
before
time to give
deciding
all
to do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. Is that right? We know that.
I'm going to forget about those.
You'd have to have it on their turn, though, so you'd have to come back to it. And...
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, what do we do when there's, like, nowhere else to explore?
Is
You
Tara's
explore it
turn
everywhere?
over?
Yes.
So do I get to go to 150 and check out the remaining evidence?
Of the chest, there's nothing.
Yep.
It's exploded.
And there's nothing else in that
Yeah.
area?
Could have been another puzzle card. Are you sure you've been everywhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were 4 places.
We let out
Yeah.
the dude. And
There's only
Oh,
4
wait,
on
did-
this
did-
one.
Did we do...
Did you activate 100? Oh, yeah, because
No,
that's
we
where you
did.
got
Yeah.
that.
fought a skeleton, and we let out.
Was there anything that we got? Oh, yeah, we
Goblin
got
dude.
that card
What?
from the skeleton.
What was in the goblin's box again?
Goblin gave like a
Mm.
Yeah.
item.
I mean, I can always re-roll my roll
Well,
if that has
well,
ruined
really, what
You
it
get a
should
reroll.
be,
because I have cunning action.
Ah, got cunning action. Yes, you need to re-roll.
yeah. But really, the
One
person
time, time look.
that
Well,
should be rolling is
I know,
Ro
but if
because
it's
she
a-
gets an extra die 6.
Yeah, but
to-
if it's a re-roll, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's only that I.
but
can
next
do.
time
Well, yeah.
we need to have the person that has
Yeah.
the
Well,
best.
yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Should,
Yes,
okay.
but yes, you should use that
All right.
because it's probably whatever we
Important.
need.
Yeah.
If
was
we
in
haven't
that
gone somewhere
chest.
else, yeah.
But can I Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use my cunning action
Yep.
and re-roll it, and
Am I
hopefully.
able to use my aura of courage to give her? a
I believe
bonus
so.
10?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
bonus.
That's your turn.
10.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So 13. So 23. Great.
Okay.
I think. Oh, I actually did blow the top thingy up.
Because I mean, I doubt that the
You're
game,
Magic.
You did your mind and then went, no, let's
You
just
put
do
it
it.
together. Look, we
like, I
glued it
doubt
together.
the game would be built in such a way that
Failing one roll would
Yeah. No.
make
Yeah.
it.
So that's. Oh. Okay.
You find. Yes.
A round of ale. Yay! All players gain 1 HP to start off the use. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. That was so worth it.
so you get you don't
So
lose
how come
your
we
hit
missed it?
point.
Yeah, you
Oh
did.
yeah.
Do you
Okay.
need the extra
so-
card to enact what you already know?
Well,
or-
it says there's 3 puzzle pieces. Like,
Yeah.
you can try. Well,
Well, Dragon's Acid and Holy Water, like they're items. Are those items on any of these tables or anything?
Like yeah.
Mine is
How
strange
does
that
it?
we miss some.
Do we investigate or?
Yeah. Number 120.
Yeah, so 100.
Yep. You definitely did that one. 150. That's where the chest is. Yep.
130 with the skeleton. Did we find anything
That's where
in
we
the skeleton
got
room?
that.
We got
130.
Is
Yeah. You would have got a card 132.
That's 141. That's 101,
Oh, 132 was the skeleton. Yep.
right?
141 was the card you got out of that.
Yep.
Yep. And room 100. Take cards 101, 102.
Yep.
which is the-
101, 102.
You got everything.
so these
So
says
what's the-
clue cards. So what is there anything else we can know about clue cards?
We're missing a card from this.
Yeah, I know. I'm just yeah. Because you missed
Clue cards are kept for the entirety of each act. These are not used to solve puzzles, but will be solved to solve the final mystery at the end of each act.
Okay.
Keep them face up on the table where everyone can see them.
So C2 is the one that we're missing.
Is there like a in your rules? Do you have like a?
Oh!
See,
I worked out what was meant to happen, but it didn't say you're meant to get this card. When you freed Gorngi, you unlock that room.
Which room?
120.
120.
120.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't tell you to actually put the card out, but when you go in, when you look at that room, cell door, it unlocks that room, which gives you that one.
An extra room. So
Yeah, it doesn't say it on the card though to put it down, which I think is weird.
Oh, so I think you
it goes over there.
Yeah, should line up where that room was.
To,
Yeah,
to
it
give
just goes
us
over the.
one of these
Yeah.
here. Is that right?
That's exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, and then you can go into
That makes more
140. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's Anton's go.
sorry,
if
don't know
you want.
why it didn't say to add that. It's weird.
Yay,
The little gnome is slipping into 140.
Okay. You peer closer, the skeletal corpse Gorngi had been clutching. Clothed in alchemist robes, you rifle through their pockets and find a set of alchemist tools. These could be useful. As you move to show the rest of the party, you drop a small bottle and release a burst of poison fumes. Dexterity to catch it.
16.
That's a pass. Describe how you nimbly avoid the poison spray.
I get that sense of the God message, so even before it starts to fall, my hand just magically goes to where it needs to be.
Nice.
And now we have colours. Coloured liquids.
Oh, it'll match out.
Okay.
Yeah.
just
Um,
green and
No,
blue.
we need the
No.
the green.
So it's
Got lots of colours.
84, 54.
Okay.
Would everyone agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real being silly, are they?
Sound
So
like they're fighting.
Yeah, they were
Yep.
fighting
That
before.
doesn't sound.
so what do we do with those numbers?
Well, it says
84, 54 is the,
like
Oh,
plus,
I-
so
so-
maybe mix them.
is it
Yeah.
plus?
So it's
Oh.
138.
Yeah, because it says dragon's acid plus holy water. So I think it is just adding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So 138.
Because that'd be the card
Yeah.
number.
Oh, and then we
3
get
digits.
card
Yeah,
number.
that makes sense.
38.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Slay.
He's picking on the goblin.
Oh,
He just wants to play some D&D.
Picking on the goblin.
Mm.
Just lost his skeleton friend. Come on.
Exactly.
All right. So we don't-
138. Can we have card 138, please?
Okay. So what did you do?
We mixed green and blue. We mixed
Dragon's acid and holy water,
Okay.
and then poured it on the bronze door handle.
Okay. And you're amazed to watch as the entire handle bubbles and melts. You peer through the melted portion of the door and spy a hobgoblin guard drifting off to sleep. Sorry, in the next room. Okay, puzzle cards C1, 2, and 3 back, please. Yep. Okay. Your party has an opportunity here to get the jump on this guard. He won't be expecting the door to fly open. Perhaps you can knock him over and start the fight with the upper hand. So it's a group check of strength.
Strength. Okay.
Slamming the door open.
Oh my god. Sorry, I got a 1.
Fail.
7.
Fail.
8.
Fail.
22.
Pass.
8.
8. That is a
And the
group
druid has the next
fail.
turn.
You ram into the door, hoping for the element of surprise, but it holds firm. The guard opens it with a menacing grin.
We just asked him to open it.
Hobgoblin. Okay. Okay, he draws his long sword. So who passed? Back at you first. Rolls an 18.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That hits, and I believe it's got a bonus on there.
17 plus.
Um,
Martial advantage. All players lose 1 hit point.
As well as the player, as well as whatever your other one.
Alright, so he swings wide and hits everyone.
everyone.
Okay. So you're up first.
All right. Well, let's hit him. Nope, I don't. It is a
Remember
1.
your special abilities, people.
Yeah, not with that.
Yeah, so I because he's got dex and I've got dex, I
Yep.
have the bonus.
Yeah, we have a lot of decks.
So 11. Is it 10 plus?
Yeah,
10
Yep.
plus.
Yeah, so I've hit.
for 1.
So
Should I use my hunter's mark or not? Because you can only use these once
Yeah.
per act.
yeah.
And we're still Act 1, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So I won't use it yet. So that's 1.
With the levels, are we all level 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't need your encouragement to do that anyway.
Okay. So we only have the...
So is it like we get a new level each act?
I believe so.
Okay.
No.
18.
Yeah,
So
that's a hit.
Hit and then
Do you
can
do any
have 1
bonus?
HP.
Yeah.
Is that everyone or just?
No.
Okay. Roger. That's 13 to hit.
Yep.
And I'll divine smite it, so it's 2 damage.
Okay, so
Yes,
it's
you get
just when you roll a natural 20, you get extra stuff.
Another 18.
So it's
On all of us? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, we can all have a round of ale afterwards.
It's
Imagine you found all those open mugs of beer in that chest.
Yeah, thank God.
it's bad that we can only use these things once.
Yeah, well, once.
Yeah, for act.
But we don't know how long an act is.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake. No.
Oh,
You miss?
According to the internet.
12?
yes.
Yep.
Yep, so that's one more.
He's not looking healthy.
No, he's only got one left. You can do it, Claire.
Yay. Okay.
Go nom.
He's dead. Yay!
Okay.
Hobgoblin body on the ground.
All right. The hobgoblin guard falls to the ground, defeated. In his pocket, you find a crumpled note. It appears to be a clue about the location of the second base of operations. That must be where the cult is taking these vessels. You step into the next room, weapons drawn. Okay, have the board back, please. Card. Here's the new board.
It's the one.
Who's go?
Is that sludge?
I think it's
I think it's green mist.
Oh wait, no. Who started? Whose
Um,
go was it before we did
I just-
combat?
No,
No?
you finished. No.
Okay, who did the final blow?
Me.
Yeah.
You-
knocked at the door, but did you?
Well, we all
No.
did. But
You got that clue.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, you.
So
So
we
it's Rose go. Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's why he attacked me
It's
first.
a bit better than this.
Ooh, that's a flashy looking one. Dagger of Venom. Ooh.
There's lots of towns near the Redwaters Lake seem resistant to our arcane practices. Perhaps they are even more vapid than the folk here. Don't bother recruiting vessels from the towns next to that lake.
Ooh. Okay, I reckon we might get a map at some point and then we like work
Check
out
them
which
out.
ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can dual wield
I think you have to choose.
so that you could do like 6. You could, if you got
I
like
mean,
a
that would be
17, you could do
great.
2 additional damage. Yes.
No.
Oh,
So it's useful if you have a 16.
yeah.
Now you can give that weapon away. You don't have to keep that yourself. It's just you start a weapon.
Can you choose when, like,
You choose
when you
which one
roll
you
it, you
use.
can choose afterwards, like, or you do you have to choose? As
When
in,
you
because
like before you rolled, you have to choose. Then
Yeah, you have to, before you roll, you have to choose
Okay.
which weapon you're
well,
using.
still
does
maybe
someone who has like a
Just
healing
healing.
one want a damage card?
you can give
But
it
isn't-
that.
Isn't
This
This
is
one
slightly
better?
yeah, but like not that much.
But
And
you
I-
could give
No,
that
can't
one.
give
to
the
them.
no, I
starter
can't
card.
give my star.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I think like someone who
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
it-
healing
you
one
like
might
use it,
want.
yeah. Like I can take it or you can take it.
Oh, well, you take it.
Okay.
And then,
Do you guys all want 1 HP? Do we want to have a drink before we?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Everyone heal 1 HP.
So you're all getting drunk? Okay.
Yeah. Well, look, that's not what it says on the card. We're all
No.
very
You do not get inebriated from one ale.
great.
Alright, who was next?
Me.
right.
So I can just walk in. Okay, based on previous experiences, I'm going to walk into the green mist. 175.
170.
And there is an undead creature.
It
in
looked like
there.
there was.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's culty. It's
Yeah, necromancy
feeling
thing going on.
very Raven's Hollow.
As you move to investigate the brightly coloured puddle,
Yeah.
the soles of your shoes begin to bubble. It's acid. As you panic and try to move away, you splash acid around. It's Constitution check, a group one, because it's splashing everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm a big person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
a great
remember, if
point.
you've got Constitution, add 6.
12's pass.
16.
Pass.
16.
Pass.
15.
Pass. Pass. Okay. You all
Yeah,
avoided the
passes.
acid just fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Nothing else in the area, just the acid.
Nothing on the body in the middle of the acid.
No?
I think because it's card-based,
Hmm.
there's not like extra stuff that's showing around. Oh, we laughed too hard. We exhaled out of our noses too hard.
All right, I'll go to 195, which is next to the acid.
A pile of bones sits next to a creaking mechanism that seems designed to churn them into fine powder. You move to get a closer look and startle a creature gnawing on gears behind the contraption. A rust monster. It rears up at you in anger. As you stumble backwards, your foot hits a pressure plate with a loud ka-thunk.
Very clumsy, aren't we?
Yeah.
A loud ka-thunk. Sharp stone spikes protrude from the ceiling and drop slowly towards the party. Group check dexterity.
Okay, well.
Oh.
11.
11 pass, 14 pass.
Natural 22.
Definitely pass.
22. So
I got just 2.
I got
well,
11.
because I rolled a natural 20, I can choose any one player to get 1 hit point back.
So,
I'm down 1.
You're down 1?
Yep.
Still?
Rose down 1 too.
As soon as
But
you
you
walk in,
just
the
failed.
curtain top left.
Just,
is the
I think
button.
pick anyone but me.
Yeah.
Oh, this side.
All right,
Okay.
Anton, yeah, give you an extra 1 back.
so I think Anton and Claire both failed. Because what did you get?
I got 7.
It's a group check, so as long as there's
Oh,
3
okay.
or 4, it's a pass.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, do you want to give Ro the extra 1 because then we'll both be at 9.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, Rogue, oh, she gone to the alert.
No.
So I've given you an extra hit point back.
Thank you.
So everyone will be on 9 then.
Well, I'm on 8, but it's
5.
But you can be the next one. You have the chance.
Okay, the rust monster turns to attack you.
Sorry for coughing. I promise I'm not sick.
it's okay.
You
We
disrupted
unloaded a
the
whole truck of hay today. I think I've
Oh.
breathed too much in. It's aggroing my asthma.
Yeah,
12 to
the
19.
grass seed.
It's all rye hay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really.
It's
causes-
oh,
Yeah.
it's just aggravating my chest.
Wow,
10
details.
plus, 10 plus to hit. Charisma and intelligence gets the bonus.
Monster missed the first attack.
Okay, and then I'm attacking, yeah.
Personal. Yeah, you're good.
All right. That's a miss.
That's a miss too.
16.
That's a hit.
Oh, yay! Deal an additional 1 damage. As in, is it 16 plus, as in 16
Yeah.
or more?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay. Bonus. Come on. 11. That hits.
Good job. 18, so that's 2.
It's his go, I think. No, because
Oh, is it back to...
'Cause
Yeah,
it's back to
we've
his
all...
back.
Yep.
11
Oh, yeah.
hits.
yeah,
Does
the player with the highest HP loses 1 HP. What? No, because that's
No,
12.
it's below. Yeah.
yeah, so the tail swipe 12 to 19.
Yeah, so
It
so
didn't
it's
Didn't
like-
hit. Okay.
And then me. 13. So
Hey,
that's
you
a
got
hit.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
So we killed it.
Rust monster was too slow.
That's so cool.
Who killed it? You killed it.
Thank you. Loot. Ooh, a Luckstone, a cat. Cancel any one successful attack against you or an ally. Discard after use.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
That's handy.
Yeah. Excellent.
Okay, waiting.
Players next.
Cool. I want to check out 190.
190.
More gears on the ground and stuff.
The massive door leading to the next room is operated by large, intricate gears. As you pull the lever, jagged blades suddenly emerge surrounding your wall. You frantically try to figure out how to turn them off. Wisdom.
Oh.
Is this a group one?
Yeah.
18.
17.
Pass.
17.
Pass.
13.
A 7 is a pass.
Oh, was there a 7? Was there? I thought I
Yeah,
heard
mine
17.
was 7.
Oh, that's
But
fail.
that's only one fail.
So, majority of you banded together just in time to work out how to deactivate the trap.
Is a HP reset between chapters or acts?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Hmm?
Does our HP reset
pulls.
between acts?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Number 2.
Same for the boss.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. So pull, and then there's all like things, Roman numerals, or just like tallies actually.
But there might be a boss battle.
Yeah, this one here says 3 pull.
Yeah.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
Maybe to pull it
Is
3
there any
times to get the
marks on
gears
the-
going.
On the gears. Is that a red mark to say we're
Looks
at
like an
point?
arrow.
It's an
isn't it?
arrow.
Mm.
So how far will it roll if you do it?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good point.
But before we try and figure it out, let's
Yeah.
get the other clues.
Yeah.
I'll go 160.
160. Okay. A leather-bound spellbook rests on a pedestal. You trace your finger over the arcane runes etched into the cover. You attempt to open it, but it seems to be magically sealed shut.
Use my stopping skill. Speak it's magic. Oh. Oh wait, this is a different thing. Because this is E, that's F, right?
Yep.
This is E.
Oh.
So it's just got a bunch of
And then there's another
it's
one.
it's symbols on the gate.
Like,
Mm.
Anubis is back.
Yeah. Okay. Epic. That's all.
Nothing explodes in that room.
no more acid.
No.
My turn?
Yep.
180, please. What's the trap?
180?
Yeah, that's the door.
Okay. Nothing. This is what you see, though.
Okay.
Okay. Another puzzle piece.
Is that more of this one?
3. This has got a green arrow.
Yeah.
This is a F3.
Yeah. So yeah, I reckon.
I think
there's
this might
a
be
string.
the
There's a
sequence.
string between
The two
between
is there.
this and another one. So
There's string there. Going to that. Is that
Yeah.
right?
so you've got a string down here.
So, yeah, like that. No.
Well, there's
No, it's
another
upside
one.
down.
There's
There'll be another one in between.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it'll go left to right.
It might be something here because it's going around there.
I mean, it does kind of.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a match because you
Yeah.
can see up the middle thing with it.
So there might be like another vision one that gives like a clue.
Yeah.
Let's.
1, 2, 3. Maybe. Yeah, because if you turn one, it's going to turn all of them. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but this one here has got a mark on it. That one's got a mark on it, and that one's got a mark on it. So these smaller ones don't. Hmm,
Probably means something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe that 170, if it goes there.
I'm happy over here, man. Acid things.
Yeah, acid bath.
Yeah. It's good for the scales.
170?
Yes, please.
You notice some papers lying atop a metal chest, a fragment of torn map of Neverwinter, and notes covered in runes. You pocket the papers and attempt to pry open the metal chest with brute force. Strength check.
Go Dragon Ball.
24.
It's a pass.
It's one
Your
of those
muscles strain as you bend the hinges of the test. It bursts open to reveal an item.
A oil of sharpness.
Ooh.
Oh, I think.
Cool. Coats my weapon with a menacing gleam. Ooh. Half of a map.
Oh, okay. So
And a
that'll be
scrap
like
of
this.
parchment with some runes on it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that'll be
that's-
that.
yeah.
Okay, so link that to that, and then
The map goes with the.
yeah.
Troublemaker.
I think it fell.
So this is 2 cards, so that's the full.
Yeah, so that's the full.
And I think I know where they're going next.
It was you. Where did you come from? That doesn't like it wasn't you.
How do we turn it into a number?
Did he do the full
Yeah.
front around? Made it look like it wasn't him.
He knows how to get out of it.
Yeah. Came in like, oh, what's going on?
That's what the good young assembly does.
So it goes like this, like this, like this.
How do you know?
Well,
Oh,
the order,
order.
and then there, then there. Then
Is it like a passcode
I
to a
think
door or something?
I think you have to do it in that sequence. So that takes you to there. Then on the next line you start here
And then you just go
and you
straight
go
down.
there.
Oh wait,
there.
yeah. So I'll give you a number if you write that down.
That's so or it's S.
Yeah,
It's
so
S
it's like
or
a digital
5.
clock.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
5 1.
Does anyone have some notepaper?
9. 5 1 9.
Yeah.
No. What shape is a 9? Yeah, 5 1 9.
You sure you want to check that last number?
Well,
it's,
Yeah,
it's
that's
up,
all the way up.
to
goes
there,
Across.
across,
It's down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's 9.
yeah, 9.
5 1 9. And I think they're going
so you wanna
to
go with that?
Bryn Shander
Yeah.
because
5
all
1
of
9.
these are around the lake.
5 1
Even
9.
though it doesn't say, it's not called the Red Waters Lake, it's this. But I don't know, maybe it's like
Numbers don't go up there, huh?
it's just by process of elimination.
What's the first?
2. No, it'd be 2.
Oh,
2 1 9,
Oh.
not 5. 2 1
Backwards.
9.
That does make sense.
Okay, you trace the runic patterns on the spellbook's leather-bound cover, removing the enchantment binding it shut. The tomb flips open to a spell called Shatter. You pocket it just in case. Tucked into the back pages of the book is another note in the same handwriting, as well as schematics for the gears affixed to the door. I'll take cards E1 and E2, please. Cool. 7. Cool.
Okay.
So it's
There you
the
go.
first number's the blue number, then the green number, and the red. So what's blue? Where's the blue mark?
number?
It's got to be on one of the dials.
Oh, so that's blue.
That's be.
Does it have a blue mark
Yeah,
on it?
right there. It's kind
Ah,
of hard to
so
see,
yeah,
but
so
there is
that-
the blue there.
Oh.
Did you say we
Oh,
get a
yeah.
loot
Green,
card
red.
as well?
So that's what
Yeah.
one,
Is there a loot card for
1,
Shatter?
3, and 4, is it?
Oh.
1, 3, 4.
Didn't say a
How
number or anything.
come- Oh, because it's just where it like is actually.
Yeah. So the blue one
I can't even see them.
would have to go to 1 because that's the only thing it could do, and the green one would have to go to. Is that a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
And that
And
the
what
red one is the one that you need to figure out. If you pull it 3 times, how many cogs do we have? 1, 2.
Gosh, that's
Or is
crazy.
it, if you pull this, is it how many, like, gears it would eventually turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's 4 clicks here, because they're cogs, it still means this would move. Red mark would move 4 in a row. So does it
Which
go?
way does it
Which number does it
So
go
if
to?
you're pulling
Yeah,
it
true, 'cause it'll be
down,
all three of them,
it's
isn't
taking it that way, which means that one goes that way. Which if it's going that way, it's pulling it that way. So it'd be going to here. 3.
1, 3, 3. And then that is 3 away as well.
Is it 1, 2,
Down. Pushes that one up. And going up goes that way. Turning that way.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no.
No.
If that one's turning that way, it's pulling it up. So it'd be
Before.
this one.
So yeah, but that
is
is
that a
going
full?
to then turn. Yeah, but that's going to then turn that, and I have a feeling that it may point to this
True.
one, because then that's gonna, because of the rope, it's gonna turn that.
So
Do you
if,
know what I mean?
so if it that turns up to there, so it's
Then
going that way.
it's a
that
cog,
one
so that turns the
turns
same way, so it
that
goes to
way.
that number.
Which is a 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
but then that would have to just go to 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. What's that
Yeah.
one? What's that?
Well, hang on. Let's just.
Oh wait. Wait.
Have you got your notepad there again, right? Just to make sure. And
You've got a pen.
thank you. Here's a gel pen.
No, sorry.
Miss Buggles?
So by going down, so that one goes that way, which forces that one to go that way, which makes that one go that way, makes that one go.
Yeah.
So
These
it
is-
makes
these are-
the big one go up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that that one is 4. By that one going up, turning that way, it makes the smaller one turn the other way. So the small one going, which
Comes around
means,
to 3.
like you say, that one
Goes
goes
the same way.
the same way. So to 3. That makes this one go this way,
Mm-hmm.
which makes that one go the opposite way.
Now bring that one
That
to
one.
1.
Yeah,
So
well,
what's the point
no.
of them
Isn't-
linking
isn't-
them?
Yeah,
Where's,
no.
where's blue?
The blue one is there.
Oh, yeah,
That'll
it's
bring it
the
up to
blue
1.
one
Yeah.
brings it
Yeah.
up to 1.
I just
Yeah,
feel like
to
what's the point then
So-
of having them linking with the
So
rope
1,
if
3,
they're going
4.
to do the ones that are on that? Like, are you sure that that one turns to 3 and doesn't turn to like that up there or something?
Well, it goes, so because that's on a pulley,
Yeah.
whichever way that one's turning,
Yeah.
which is
It'll pull it that way.
anti-clockwise, it pulls that one anti-clockwise as well. So it's going to go
Okay.
around to the 3. So it'd be
Would have been better of a design
1,
thing if they had it go across the cards,
3, 4.
because you make a good point of like on that second card, it could only be like there are only 3 numbers. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that one can obviously only go to that one because that's the only. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it could go to this number here, like if you didn't work it out right. Is that what you're saying? Like each one has got
Yeah.
each one has got 2 options. This one could go 1 or 4. This one could go 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
work it out. But so what we're saying is 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4. Excellent. You slide the gears into the proper sockets and turn the crank. Click. From behind the door, you hear a faint strain of music. Is that a flute? You attempt to open the door, but it appears to be bolted from the inside as well. Whoever's in that room has a lot to hide. You discover a map fragment tucked behind one of the gears.
Oh, is that the other half of them?
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
what
because
do
I
you-
realised
want
that
F
that
back?
would have been wrong because there must
Yeah,
this will be
1,
busted
2, 3
different,
back,
like.
please. And
So
the map
there's
code.
the other map.
Yeah, because Red Waters is there.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I don't know where they're meant to link up.
Yeah, I think you got
I
it there.
think it's that way because you've got the road split.
Yeah. Yep.
It's got multiple lakes.
But
There's
we
only
know
one
it's
lake,
not near Red
Redwaters.
Lake.
Yeah. So we know it's not near Redwaters, and we know it's not at the end of any roads. Yep. So that gives us
How many-
like 1, 2, 3, 4 options left. Do we need to solve that now?
As you press your ears against the door, you're able to make out a deep, grating voice. You all duck down, keeping to the walls as you eavesdrop. Yes, of course. And all of the vessels will be taken from our base to the ritual chamber. It is fine. It is but a test. I am my own master, and soon the master of Neverwinter. Your party locks eyes. You know what you must do. Ambush the villain. You unfurl the spell scroll you found earlier and prepare to cast it at the door.
Is that the shadow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta get this Bates behind the door.
And this would be like the
She got
end of Act 1 then, maybe. So what do we have to do?
Hold your hands apart, connect your fingers according to the sparks on the diagram, place your palms away from you and complete the spell.
But isn't it like that? Because
How
wouldn't
do
it
you
be
put
color?
palms?
Wouldn't it be color to color?
Oh, is that what I mean? Take your palms away.
Oh,
Yeah.
palms away from you.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's what it's
exactly.
Yeah, that's
But we need a number.
Correct.
Why?
It says cast a spell. You don't
Hold
have
your
a spell.
hands.
we can't do
apart.
it.
Oh,
We did it.
what was
Oh!
it? Does it?
It's
Uh,
palms away.
Yeah.
Um,
So
So
it's 1,
30.
2,
Is it
1,
3, 2, 1?
No.
Yeah, one, two, three, or
are you holding it to another person?
Well,
so
we know
it's
it's
one,
not
two,
3,
three.
2, 1. It's not that many numbers. 1, 2, 3, but we just did 1, 2, 3.
No, isn't
Or-
it 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, that's what I said.
But-
three,
oh,
two,
yeah,
one,
right,
boom!
Who's casting the spell? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Is that right?
The door splinters apart and you charge into the room, weapons drawn, only to find... Can I get that K1 back, please? The room is completely empty.
The one time
Bates got away from us.
succeed.
Where could the mysterious voice have gone? You take in the chamber. It's full of leather-bound tomes and fine parchments and quills. Arcane sigils have been etched into the floors and walls. Perhaps information on the cult's leader can be found here. There don't seem to be any other doors or exits. You must find a way to escape and uncover where they're taking the vessels before it's too late.
So maybe it's
You bought
like a holographic.
There's
We get
There's
this
a-
Stargate.
Yeah, that is.
transporter ring
wow,
on
we
the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the
So somebody needs to pull the rings down.
Yeah.
What have you done lately?
Soccer.
That will do it.
Yeah, like I've got the worst shin splints.
Come on, you're not meant to be that brutal in it.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've got 4 boys that play it, 3 boys that play it. I know how much they come away with.
Hmm.
So who were we up
Just
to?
random bruises.
No idea. Start back at the youngest.
Didn't you do the
Yeah, didn't I just do that? I did.
last-
I did the last room.
last room?
Yeah, so yours.
So it's my
Yeah.
go, is it? Okay, that mirror looks attractive, doesn't it?
Mirror of
The mirror
mirrors.
looks attractive.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Wow.
Could you be looking into it?
I mean, you know, this
Especially when you
red,
stand in front of it.
this red-headed.
Is that 200?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
You approach the ornate mirror in the center of the chamber. As you peer into it, you get the eerie feeling that your reflected gaze is not your own. You hear a faint, indescribable whisper before another party member suddenly clasps you on the shoulder. Looking concerned, you blink and the whisper subsides. Puzzle go.
Thing 2, 2 puzzle pieces plus board needed to solve.
Oh.
So that's skull with a hole in the back. That's a skull with a hole in the back for something to drill in and suck the brain out. And is that a... Well, that looks like a dragon's head, doesn't it?
It's the
Oh, am I standing
dragonborn.
beside you?
Yeah, but the
Wonder if the plus board means this.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And yeah, this.
Well, here we go. Look, there's the skulls with the holes in the back.
Oh yeah.
So
Ah.
and if it's a mirror, it'd
And
be the
that's
reflection.
well, that's the dragon.
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the
Good point.
Okay.
Is it you, Claire?
nom.
I want to look at 210.
You move towards a bookcase, sagging under the weight of dusty tomes and glass bottles. A sigil burned into the wood of the shelf draws your gaze. As you reach out to touch it, a harsh, hissing whisper enters your mind, and your hand begins to move its own volition. Charisma check.
18.
Pass. You steel yourself against this mental intrusion and successfully shake off the eerie feeling. What?
Okay. Is that the end of?
But we get a puzzle
Correct.
piece.
No.
Thank you.
Darn.
220.
Okay, is it for Jay? Yeah. Alright, so this is the other puzzle piece. Reflection writes, look in the true realm and the mirror realm. Count the skulls in the reflected room. Take stock of the candle's flames within our world. Note the difference in number of stone dragon heads between here and there. Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
So there's 3 dragon heads, but we can only see one in the mirror.
Yeah.
So the difference is 2.
And then
How can you
candles.
even where?
Well, where are the dragon
Oh,
heads?
right, because they're all 3 here.
And then
Is it-
candles, there's.
Okay, so well, the skulls in the reflected room.
Oh.
2.
Yeah,
Gee.
2. What's the?
And then
I couldn't even see that.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
it begins
Like
and ends with
there's not
2.
enough
What's the middle?
contrast.
The
the candle's flame. So how
candle
many?
flame. So if I go
So-
to 230, we need to find out the candle flame. Oh, is it the real candle flame?
It's the real, yeah.
Yeah, in our world.
Yeah. So 262. Final answer.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh, is it
Let's
261?
go see what we get at 230.
Yeah, and then just hold on to that. Yeah.
Scrolls and books are strewn about the chamber. You search the clues but find nothing specific to the disappearance in Bryn Shander. There is a lot of information about sinister magic though. The text is difficult to decipher. Beyond that, ask your party to help you source the room. Intelligence check. So, no, it's a single one, so it's not
Single
yours.
one, and I get a bonus.
Yeah.
And 11.
That's pass.
Yeah. I get loot.
Nice. What is it?
Potion of healing. Heal any one player 2 HP. Discard after use. Boss battle at the end.
It's like community chest.
So it was the skulls in the mirror, which is 2.
Yeah.
The
Take stock of the candle flames within our world. Can we?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Seven.
7.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And
so
Can't believe you've
and
done
2. What
note
was
the
the
difference
2?
Yeah, the dwarf's
in the
butt was in the
number
way.
of so
7, 2,
272.
2, 7, 2.
They say the skull specifically in the reflected room when it's the same.
Yeah, because I think they're just trying to distinguish.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we got it right. He's holding
Yeah, because it's holding.
it.
As you gaze into the mirror, a ripple moves over the surface of the glass. When you reach out to touch it, you find your hand moves through the glass as though it were liquid. The air on the other side is frigid. Your hand brushes against the rough bark of a tree, and you hear a snap as a handful of pine breaks away and falls through the mirror at your feet. Your hand closes around a flute covered in fine, snowy powder. You pull it out and inspect it. J1 and J2 back, please.
We haven't checked out 240 yet. Forest brush.
So that's another
Two
one of
puzzle
those
pieces.
blue ones.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere with forest.
How do we know that? Sorry.
Because we just pulled that from the mirror. But that's where they're going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what we
Yeah.
need to find out.
Also somewhere with forest.
And who was going to go to 240?
Me.
So
And then what do we get that as well?
this,
Oh, yes. Okay.
so
Cool.
this is the numbers. We've got symbols up here which might match that. But
We have to play it.
So we need one more. So at 240 there should be this other puzzle piece.
well, didn't we just get that at 240? Oh no.
No.
240, okay. An ornate writing desk is littered with documents on ideal vessels, but nothing about a base of operations or a ritual chamber. On a scrap of parchment, the word remember has been written out in dark ink over and over. One scroll stands out amongst the others. It seems to be some form of sheet music.
He's got good eyes to see the numbers.
But isn't it like it's a rhythm? So that's why we don't have that last line. So this will give us these, but we'll have to interpret what that last one is.
All possibilities.
Where's your pen, Duff?
Oh, yeah.
So the first one is 1.
One. Where's the
Snakey.
snake?
Argos is in here.
Is
Three.
there is 3.
That's the one.
And then the X is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And
That'd
then
be
it's
6 again.
Yeah.
The swirly thing, is that it?
Yep.
2.
No.
It's not.
Oh,
Isn't it that one there?
Yeah,
Could be.
yeah. So it's
4.
4,
Either
2.
that one or that. I think it's.
That was more than
Yeah, because that's just.
So-
That's 1, 3, 6, 4, 4. 1, 3, 6, 6, 4, 2.
1, 3, 6. So that's going up by 3. The next one's going down by 2. So the last one might be going up by 1.
But it'd be 2, so 2, 3, 4.
Nothing happens.
Going down, up,
No,
Up.
2, 3.
Wait, what was your?
then going down, then going up again. So this one is 3, going up by 3,
Yep.
then going down by 2. So you'd assume
Well,
going up by
one.
1.
3 minus 1 is 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. But then how?
Or is it? I think it's asking for the next number in the sequence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. But that's what those numbers are.
Oh,
1, 3, 6, 6, 4, 2. And well, we'd assume that it'd start with 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
6, 6, 2.
Just right, if you put 2 there, and then we can sort of see what sort of correlation we've got, if any.
Oh, so
So
that's going.
that's a difference of 1. This is a difference. No, it's
So that. So that'd got to go up. So. Two,
It goes
three,
up,
four.
down. So she'll
2, 3,
do
4 is
that.
what we said before, and it's not that.
It's not 1, 2, 3, is it?
No.
Yeah, I feel like we've already done one.
I wonder if, because there's 6, 2 and then 6, 2.
But it also says, and the board.
Mm.
So maybe let's have a look what if there's.
Yeah, but do we need
Wonder
to
if
play that because it matches the.
Well,
This matches that.
so if we're moving along the board, we're going. There,
Or is this like a clock?
this- Got some-
So we start if we're looking at this, we start here, and
Oh.
then
Oh,
we go opposite there, and the last one
An
is
over
next,
one. Yeah.
is over one. Then
so I think it's
6, and then there,
Then you go straight across.
straight across, and back one this way,
So that would be
so
Yeah.
straight across, and
Should be that one there, which is
is it back?
7.
Is it? Yeah, that one.
It's a 7.
So let's get the numbers. So if we're starting there
Yep,
and going across, so that what was that number?
7.
7. So it'd be 2, 7.
Oh.
What's that number?
2, 7, and then. Oh, that's.
It's like a person waving their arm.
5.
Yeah.
2, 7, 5.
Nothing happens.
Maybe. Well, unless we went the
just
wrong
move
way.
your finger.
What's that one there? The up 1, 2, 2, 7, 6.
Nothing happens.
No.
Just
So that's got the 2 dots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last symbol is 5. So, but
So we had that,
we
right?
got that. Are we going in the right direction?
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. So with that first one, it was there to there, and then it's clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Then there to there, and here is anti-clockwise again. So going across from there to there, yeah. So it would be that one. That person waving one.
So what was that really the 7?
285.
Is it 8? Is it?
Hey, look at that.
Oh,
Did we
Hard to
count
count
them?
the red dashes.
it is.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's why I wanted to zoom in with my phone.
You play the correct notes on the flute, and your vision shimmers as a form against the wall takes shape. You see a cluttered altar, covered in glittering potions and scrawling notes. One potion catches your attention. Puzzle cards, H1 and H2 to me, please. It's the potion. That needs to be placed on the map. Lined up.
Put it over here somewhere.
Yep.
A new one, 250.
Oh, a potion of water walking. Use this if
So
you
we're
get
near one of the
discovered.
other ones.
Use this to. It says use this if you get discovered near the hideout.
Oh, so it's near water.
Yeah. So we're on a road that.
Which is
We're pretty
what is
sure
that?
it's Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Sorry. Using the clues of not at the end of a road, not near Red Waters, and near a forest.
And also near water now.
Yeah. I don't know if we need them.
So who are we up to?
You.
Oh, okay. 250?
You're entering 250.
Yep.
You examine a sculpture of a woman holding a human skull. Her expression is frozen in fear. As you draw closer, you hear the sound of heavy bootsteps coming from the mirror. You turn to see a mage in a dark hooded robe emerge from the mirror's glass. What are you doing snooping around down here? And with my flute? With a flick of his wrist, the flute of dissonance flies from your grasp to his. Two smoke methods materialize next to him and rush towards you.
Two what?
Smoke methods. They're like imps, but made of smoke.
I'm just so excited. It's like
Or Act 1.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I feel like we solved
So
it
we
without
should be
needing the
using-
water.
we should be using our
If we haven't already used it.
use our
I've just been waiting for there to be multiple
Oh,
enemies.
jeez.
Oh well, here you go.
Okay.
What?
So,
Sorry.
first attack from one of the methods. 13.
Who's he attacking?
Everyone. Basically, these
Oh,
attacks hit
13,
whoever has the lowest health points, I
12
think.
plus, so yeah.
Oh, it hits the one with the highest HP.
Highest HP. Yeah.
So 12 plus it hits.
Who's got the highest HP at the moment?
We're all on 9.
we're all
Oh,
on 9.
9.
Okay. So just
Well,
goes in
I'm on
order.
Well, we'll just
Who
do
wasn't
me because I was first.
Yep.
So what, I take 1 point of damage.
Correct.
Yep.
Next one, rolled a 12.
Is this just the smoke things going?
Yeah.
Meters beat, so I guess
It's the
that's a
second
hit.
one, yeah. It's a hit. So whoever's next in line gets hit.
So me.
Well, shouldn't it be with the next highest HP? Because you have. Oh wait, no.
Right.
Yeah,
Everyone else is
everyone
at
else is 9.
Mm. And the wizard attack. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What happens with him?
It's
on
just
20?
all players take turns rolling the d20. The player with the lowest roll loses 1 HP and skips their next turn.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be you, isn't it, Tara? Oh, sorry.
Gotta roll.
Whoever
Well, we
rolls
have to-
lowest.
Oh, okay. 13.
What did you get, Ro?
7.
5.
So,
Okay.
lose 1 HP.
2 days.
So, and you lose 1, yeah.
Okay.
So it's our go
that-
now?
Goes around.
That's
So-
like not as bad as Shatter, which is all players lose 1 HP. Like his higher attack is worse. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It only really affects one person.
So I'm going to attack this
Yeah.
smoke method
Oh, that's fine.
because I can use, I've got Dex and Con, so I get to roll 2 die 6 extra. So that's 9, 18. So that's a hit. And with that, heal any one player 1 hit point.
I think
Yourself.
you do yourself. as
All
well.
right, I'll do myself and take one of these. And Claire, it's your go.
Yep. I'm going to go for the same one because Dex
Yeah.
and Con isn't it?
Yep.
That is for 8.
And you need 10.
I'll do the same one.
11.
11.
Which does hit.
Yeah.
I still not. Oh yeah, I miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for this one because I've got strength against him.
It's cocked.
It's not really. It's 13.
Yeah, so that's
Yep.
1 or 2.
1.
And then back to them.
Okay. Method. 19 to hit.
Yep.
This is the lowest HP.
Oh, that's
the
the
highest.
lowest. No, that
highest, sorry.
says.
Yeah, highest.
Highest, I've got 9.
Whoever has
We're
the
all on
highest
nine.
and one of them
Yeah,
is
so
lowest.
just
I'm
do
on
me
nine, so
again
double
because
two.
I'm first in the thing.
Next
Yeah.
one, a 13 to hit.
And that's for the lowest. So it
No,
hits. Well, because one of them is highest and one of them is lowest.
So I'm at 8.
Oh, it is.
I'm also at 8.
I'm at 9.
I'm at 8.
So it's just one of us. Oh, wait, no, because you're at the lowest now. Oh,
Yeah,
no, you're
no,
at
I
8.
just went down.
So
So do we
just
go
one.
next?
I'll
then?
just take it.
Cool.
We'll just like.
And
Who's the
yeah.
wizard hit?
uh,
So
What'd you
16
roll?
to hit.
So that's
That's
shatter.
shatter.
All players
Everyone.
lose one
Everyone.
HP.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's worse. When that 20's not as
I know,
good,
that's
weird.
what I was saying before.
Okay, and then back to me. So I'm going to attack the smoke method again. So that's 10. So yeah, that's
Yep.
just.
Okay. I want to hit the same effort.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
So,
So nat 20.
So
I
kills
think
him.
I'm going to give you an extra HP
Okay,
with
thank
that.
you.
And I also want to use Flurry of Blows on the mysterious mage, taking 2 of his HP.
Okay.
Good job.
Excellent.
Who's done?
okay. And then I will go for the mage. 12.
Yep,
So, yeah, loses.
just one.
Yeah.
And Anton. Back
Can I
in
borrow
the fight.
someone's D6?
Yep,
Thank you. I'm
Throw
going.
them
use them all.
That's 14. So that'll take a point out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hit the same one
You can borrow.
for a 19 for 2 points, and he's gone.
Great.
Okay, him as well.
And then it's back to the mage.
Yeah, so with and back on me.
Okay, mage attack.
Brooch of shielding. Ignore all the damage that you take.
Oh, you got all the stuff.
15 to hit.
That's all of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the shatter again.
What we regenerate between.
Yeah.
No wisdom, no charisma. Okay. So against the mage, we're on 12. It's a miss.
10. No, I missed.
20. So
That's a hit.
2 damage.
And oh no.
No, yeah, I guess I can only do.
Anton,
Yeah,
here's your chance to take him out.
Come on.
no.
No.
Yep, that's a hit for 1.
Yay.
Yay.
Heal him dead.
Okay.
It's more loot for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Dragon boy love loot.
The mage stumbles back after your last attack, clutching his shrouded face. He sucks in a breath before letting out a low, chilling laugh. He traces a sigil in the air, and before you can react, you feel the ground open up beneath you. A portal. Farewell, little heroes, and good luck. You'll need it. You scramble for purchase, grabbing at air and finding only the flute of dissonance before you lose your footing entirely. Falling too quickly to even choke out a scream, you plummet into the darkness.
But we've got his flute,
And we know where we're going.
5, 3, 1 flute.
and we found a way out of the roof.
Yeah. True.
The silver lining.
Oh.
Okay. As you fall through the portal,
No,
you
Yeah,
all
it's like-
grasp hands and
Oh,
break
it's like a
yourselves
healing
from
thing,
impact. Soon, you'll be disoriented in the dark. Will you still have your wits? Try to discern from clues you've gathered where the cult's second base of operations is located. When you have all agreed on location, open Act 1 Solve Packet.
We have agreed.
What we know, we think that it is at Permalane.
Lane, the middle of the road, next to a lake with forest trees. And
But not near Red Waters.
yep, and that's the only one that does all that. Yep.
So where are you?
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline? Answer, Tourmaline. After descending into the secret rooms below the tavern and following the trail of the evil mage you just battled, you're able to piece together that this strange cult has a second base of operations in Tourmaline. It's near a forest and on a body of water. It has a road that isn't a dead end and isn't near Red Waters, where the cultists claim the residents are not up to snuff as vessels. Just knowing that there is a second location indicates that this operation's reach is farther spread than you realized. This answer only causes you to think of more questions as you fall through the dark. What is the cult's purpose for taking so many people? Is there a reason to who they choose to target and where they will strike next? When you get to the bottom of this mystery, you'll have to travel to Tourmaline to search for prisoners and rescue them once the cult has been defeated. But first, you need to survive the Underdark and whatever dangers await you there. When you're ready to continue your adventure, take the deck of cards labeled Act 2. Cool. On to Act 2.
Cool.
All HP.
Yeah.
How badly damaged are you guys?
7.
6.
6. 5. Ooh.
So do we give you these ones back, or we keep these ones?
Which ones?
The location.
All of it.
Oh, that comes back. Yep. You worked that out?
No, don't we keep the... Oh no, they're all clear.
The potion for...
Yeah, no.
Walking on water.
And it does say Act 1 on the back of all of
Okay.
them, so.
Whereabouts is the bar?
Go all the way to the end. You got a hallway. Go down it, second right. All the way through. You can close the door on your way out because the cats like to go in there and cause a ruckus.
So now we're level 2.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Leveled up.
So being level 2, does it mean we can also use level 1 or not?
Yeah, you can still use the previous one.
Okay, but only once.
Both only one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ooh.
I can never.
One's pretty good.
I can never crack these things open. So they open up like a plate thing.
Yeah.
I think you like.
Yeah, I know. I just can't.
Like to.
Yeah, you know how you open it up in a plate.
Oh. Like by the sleeves.
Yeah, I can never do it.
Any more emails today?
From who?
Other award?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I think 4 is enough. Thank you.
No, we'll see.
Oh, what? You gotta go stunting
The
for
year is still young.
No, thank you.
Got to give you a reason. To get
4
that
different ball gowns. No, thank
ball
you.
gown, yeah.
Gotta make them now.
You got to make one for each.
Oh yeah, I can't have photos taken in the same one.
No.
That would be terrible.
And just imagine repeating an outfit.
Yeah.
No, that's endless. Sorry.
Did you find out who sent the one that you found today?
Nope. No. But it's a yes one, so probably one of our yes people. So yes.
From the Yes Chamber of Secrets.
Yes.
Yeah, the secret cult
Mm.
of yes.
I believe
That would not surprise me at all from out there.
No.
Mm.
From the people I've met from there, no.
Yeah. Yes, we're pretty special out there. You know,
Is
not
it-
quite as special as the Queanbeyan people, but
Yeah.
Is the You and Me still there?
yeah.
What's that?
Go there again.
We went there.
They've
years
changed
ago. But are,
chefs
they,
like 8 or 9 times because he's an asshole.
but are they still doing that huge?
The lamb chop?
Yeah.
Is it a restaurant?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it open for lunch?
it's at,
No, it's usually dinner.
At one
I'm
of
going to be at Yas
on-
next week for soccer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's they are doing a Mother's Day
Any
thing.
good lunch spots?
And yes, are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just trying to think
If
when
you're going up there, Tanks will be up there, up at the soccer.
Who?
Tanks. He's the
I'm standing for the rest
Yeah,
of
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, you
doesn't take long. You'll be quick.
he's the local mobile coffee van. He's got a silver
Might
van,
not be our game though.
and
No.
he used to. Well, he usually does go to all the sports stuff.
Yeah,
And he
but
used to own the bakery in town, and my God, he was
Oh.
good. So, and he had to wait 12 months after selling the bakery to the other idiots who own it now
yeah.
before he could start making his own sausage rolls and meat pies and stuff to take out in his van.
Oh, weird.
And now it's passed, and we're like, going, yay, Tank's pies are back. The small things in yes that we like.
That Tank's pies, yeah.
Yeah, Tank's pies are awesome.
Take him
You won't
for
get off
a
like
mini
a movie.
joyride.
Yeah, we went to the You
You'll
and
have it
Me
sneeze.
once, like when you were a kid, because some people that I worked with when I was at DHA, they lived out there and they'd go there every like second week or once a month or something. And the stories of the food, and they said, "Oh, you got to go out." So we all went out there as a group.
Yep.
And oh my god,
Yeah.
it was just so good.
Yeah. It was the guy who originally had it, Stephen. He was the one who started the giant lamb. It wasn't a shank. It's like a cutlet. It's a massive cutlet.
Mm.
And he's the one who I trained under.
Okay.
And he was pedantic. So it was good, but he was good food.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like we always heard about these huge meals.
Yeah.
And,
They were always massive. Nobody ever finished them.
Yeah. That's right.
So
Seasoned pork cutlet,
Mm.
no, it was definitely a lamb one.
lamb rump.
Yeah, they might not have it on the menu anymore then, because it was like the chef's signature dish.
Yeah. And they at one point did
Ice cream and
chimichangas
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Maybe
Used to be
some
the
breakfast
desserts you went
menu.
for.
yeah.
Continental buffet, Dad.
The desserts were awesome.
Yeah, because it's a motel or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Great
the
moments.
restaurant at the motel.
Anyway,
The Thunderbird. Yep.
On to Act
we
2.
should do Act
Yep.
2 because we'll be here forever. Yeah.
After the mysterious mage opens a portal beneath you, darkness engulfs your party members as you fall for what seems like eternity. Soon, you notice an eerie purple glow below you, growing ever closer. You squint your eyes and see a spike pit surrounded by giant mushrooms. Is there anything you can do to slow your fall? Constitution group check.
Constitution. 14.
13.
18.
15.
11.
Okay, it's a pass as a
I
group.
like it. You like.
Describe how you work together to land gracefully.
We should do it like the skydivers do, where everyone links hands
yeah.
and holds and
And sort of
Yeah.
throws each other
Yeah,
onto
yeah, throw-
a mushroom. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm looking over people now.
You knock yourself over.
Sean, have you still got drinks?
Yes.
I'll get a drink.
Can you get me one?
Yep. What do you want?
So can I go
I'll
down
look.
to
Yeah. We have.
You got a V?
Yes.
I haven't had one in weeks.
Blue beer.
Are
Have
you
you-
allowed to?
Have you got
No, it's not
like
on my list.
normal
but-
ginger beer?
I figure he's
Yeah.
bought it, I better drink them.
Bundaberg, yes. I've got
Yes.
one left, I believe.
Can I see what you have? Do you have them all?
Pretty much everything's on there, but I've only got one ginger beer left, I'm pretty sure.
Can I get just like Coke?
No Coke, so Pepsi, I think?
Yeah, Pepsi's fine.
Oops.
Oh.
You can tell you've just moved.
To be fair, I still don't know what any of the lights are at our place.
We have a room that has like 7 different light switches, and it's just
Well, ours is
Different
all
game.
open plan, so it's just like I walk to the nearest wall and turn it on, but then that's for a different light. That's like, yeah.
I didn't really
Well,
stop the Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
Thank you, Sean.
It's the same. The place that we're moving to
PID.
is they've installed it because she's been put in a wheelchair, so they've
$5.
rewired all their house, and they've got
you.
one remote and it just pointed at the light you want on. I'm like, going, yeah, that's never going to work in our kids. I
Yeah.
can just see the kids running around going. She's like, yeah, nah.
What are you doing, my chair?
Well,
And the remote will get lost.
kicked off, you know.
What'd you get then, Pepsi? Did you want anything, Claire or Anton?
oh, no, thank you.
What do I owe you for that, Sean?
It should be on the list, the thing I printed off.
Oh, look, you've even got a bar list.
Is it counted as a Red Bull?
Oh,
Probably.
Or is
$3.
Is that all? God.
Yeah, well, that would make sense because it's not alcoholic. So
Oh, yeah, not 300, you idiot.
I think I've still got a tab left from.
Yes, you got $10 on your tab.
oh, how about figure?
I used cash.
Blue B price is $4.
Oh, look, I'm doing another block.
Don't I have it on there?
No.
Before?
Oh, it's behind the party mix. Yeah.
Red Bulls are cheaper. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, it's gone through to you, Sean.
Okay. Anyway, we could just get 5 Pepsis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
buzz-
five straws. All at once.
No Pepsi Max. I remember when Pepsi Max first came out in the 90s, and my mate bought it to get a sip, and he gave it to me, and I said, oh, try it. And he was like, oh, that's horrible. And I threw it out the car window, and it landed, and it did this most graceful, like, spray everywhere. Like, ah! I'm like, oh my god.
The
We're
upper
both
moment.
blown away by how beautiful it was. We've both gone, no, can't touch this.
Okay. Where were we?
You just
You just
started.
started.
Yeah.
Yes. Shall we start with the youngest again? Start a new act.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go to 100.
100. There are etchings of strange mushrooms carved into the cave wall. Pungent fungus crunches underfoot as you move closer to inspect the wall etchings.
Ooh. Funky fungus.
You need 4.
Awesome.
Oh, is it
Oh,
probably
gee.
getting
One of each.
more?
Harder.
1, 2, 3 with mushrooms.
Cool.
Baby mushroom,
So,
mummy
Michael?
mushroom, daddy mushroom.
I'm going to 120.
And Goldilocks sitting on top. On her
Am I
tuffet,
Goldilocks?
eating your curds and what?
You stumble in the dark, landing in a small patch of fungus. Yuck. As you scramble to stand back up, you realize the mushrooms around you are pulling you into the undergrowth.
Oh.
Dexterity check.
I saw this on her.
Ooh, no bonus. Okay.
Fine.
Describe how you squirm free at the mushroom's grasp.
God sends me a message. And I gracefully go through my metonic order, and it just happens to lead to a path out of the mushrooms.
Okay. As you remove yourself, a couple of them come out, follow you, and attack you.
Just can't
Angry.
make a
Come on, fungi.
Angry shrooms.
What you with the fun guys?
break. Slap.
So who's got the Lego D&D set yet?
It's on my list to buy, but I'm broke. from
How
buying
much
it.
is it?
Yeah,
500.
500's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife was saying, I'm going to buy it for you. I'm going to buy it for you. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. And
Have you
then
seen-
she actually saw the price.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm not going
Like,
to.
it looks cool, and I want to do the adventure and stuff with it. I think it'd be awesome. But
Yeah, I downloaded the adventure,
yeah.
but
It's a bit too easy.
yeah.
Just get some scrap Lego and do your best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
have enough of it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Dad's really annoying because he wants more, but he hasn't built what he already has. So I said, "You're not.
Well-
you're not allowed
I'm
anymore."
sorry.
I'm-
You're talking to somebody who has a 1980s and 1990s Lego,
Mm.
and I also still have like a few hundred boxes of Lego not built, still brand new in its boxes because I just like it. It sits in a shelf
Oh,
in the cupboard.
I bought down all the like space stuff. Anyway, alright.
I'm halfway through building Discovery.
Isn't it more fun to build it?
Okay, the Mechanoid adult
But
is
then how can you do
attacking
when I play with
first.
it pull apart?
It comes with
So what's no
Hubble.
fun then?
Oh, okay.
They pulled apart some of my vintage Lego.
Roll,
Right, guys,
I
we're
wanted
under
to get
attack.
Saturn V rocket.
Oh,
rolled a 7. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No. Which one? The adult?
adult.
No, it would roll it. It would hit at 8.
And the other one, roll at 2.
No.
Okay. Combat starts. Who triggered them?
Anton.
I did. Bonus no matter what I'm going. So I'm hitting the sovereign. No, I'm not.
That's all right.
6.
Six.
uh, 16. So it hits one.
Don't you have something for 16 as well? Oh, it's a
I get to
healing.
heal someone, which is everyone's full.
All right, so I'll go for the sovereign as well. Pardon me, 16. That's one.
I'm also going for the sovereign. That's yeah, and I get to take an extra damage.
Good job.
I'll also go for the sovereign.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
26. So, we'll just kill him because 2 for that, and then
And
an
then
extra 1
one.
damage.
it's
Guess I'm going for the adult. 18, which means I get an extra 1.
And then it's its turn again.
Is it the sovereign? Kill the sovereign.
Kill the sovereign. What?
Tara did.
You already.
That's for you. Okay. Is it their turn? Is it
Yeah.
Yep.
their turn? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one.
The adult's attacking for a 16 to hit.
It's
All
cloud.
cloud. All
You can have
players.
the sickle.
All
Sweet,
players
thank you.
take turns rolling the d20. Any player that rolls an 11 or lower loses 1.
Terrible con.
What was the...
That's
Roll a
me.
d20. If you roll 11 or lower, you lose a hit point.
A couple of us did. Okay.
You want the sickle?
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
Next.
So what's the difference? Just
This one's a bit better. Because I got it. So,
all right.
Your turn.
Attacks. My go.
Come out. Any point.
That's just a normal roll for him. On the top. 12.
Yep.
That hits.
That
He's
hits.
oh,
gone.
well done.
Cool.
Stick to my hand.
Thank you.
Dad, lights up.
Thank you. Scroll of life transference. Lose 1 hit point and heal any other for 2. Discard after use.
The myconoids fall to the ground defeated. Just as you catch your breath, you hear a thunderous crash behind you and spin around to see a large bullet burst through the mushroom overgrowth. As you grit your teeth and prepare for another battle, a voice calls out from atop the beast. Whoa there, sun dwellers. We mean you no harm. My name is Thrun Steelfinder, and this lovely creature is Petunia. It's dangerous down here for you surface folk. Tell me, what are you doing down here in the Underdark?
Is it a dwarf or a... Does it look like a dwarf? That's on the back? Is there a picture?
No.
No.
So it'll be
Let's go, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like it'd either be... Like if it's a good one,
it's a good one. We're going to tell him a story.
it'd be
Yeah.
a dwarf or a... No.
Yeah, because she has
We're adventurers.
If it's good, it's more likely.
Mm. As long as it's not a drow.
Yeah, here somewhere.
Hmm. Oh, there's the.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who's done?
I saw
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Mine. Okay, let's go look at the wagon then at 1:30.
You tell the friendly dwarf about your mission,
Oh, it is
and
a-
regards you all thoughtfully. I've seen strange happenings lately. Lots of surface folk going into the labyrinth southeast of here, wearing cloaks and looking mighty suspicious. There's legend that an old myconoid tunnel somewhere around there leads that way. I warn you, though,
That's
it's
what it is.
quite dangerous. As he passes around a mug of dwarven ale, you exchange stories of adventure. All players gain 1 HP.
I was going to say, I didn't realise that. Yeah.
Ale is
More beer!
Anthony.
Okay. Did we go to 120?
Yeah, that's
that-
where I was.
That's where
Yeah.
you landed,
Yeah.
wasn't it? All right. 110.
110. You peer into the spike pit and see the skeletal remains of less fortunate adventurers. A leather rucksack lies just out of reach. You carefully try to grab it without falling in. Intelligence check.
Can somebody else help you with that one?
yeah, someone
Absolutely.
else.
If you're smart enough to realise you're not suited for that.
I will assist, which means I get a bonus. And
Oh.
it's a nat 20 with 23.
So when you roll,
When I roll a nat 20,
Oh.
I get to
You
heal 1 point. Is everyone full health?
yeah,
Yeah.
because we're all
Everyone's
drunk.
full health.
And deal any one enemy 1 damage. In some ointment, add +2 to any one roll discard after use.
That's good.
The
And that goes on anything.
the things that people have, can they only use them? Like, if one of us did a roll and we just needed 2 more, could Anton then use it for us? Or
Can
is
we
it-
hand them to somebody else?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well,
But you can
trade
swap
them.
now. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
full-
Yeah,
Like how we
But
trade.
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
combat or something, though.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'll go to 140.
140?
Mhm.
Okay. You cautiously approach the bullet as the dwarf bellows. Ah, pet him, friend. Before he thinks you're prey, start with his snout and watch out for his spikes. As he laughs, Petunia licks his lips. How do you approach the bullet?
Petunia licks the dwarf's lips? Or
His own lips, or-
Yeah, it could go either way depending on how you read it.
Junior.
it's got a long tongue.
How do you approach the bullet?
Gracefully try to avoid it. You know.
It's a puzzle piece.
Ooh.
Cool.
Is it for A? Oh,
Oh, so maybe it's like the map piece we had needed before, is it? Oh.
Petunia the way he likes.
Oh, so where's the numbers?
Well, go with
I love that.
the curve of the spikes rather than against. So yeah, start at the head.
So 1, 3, 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart. Yeah, it would be crazy if you would have pet something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine
Wow.
getting a dog like
Yeah, yeah, like a cat with like longer fur and just pushing all of it. Like I do that to annoy them.
Yeah.
You pet Petunia, and he nuzzles your hand in appreciation. As he flops over and begins to purr, he bumps into a large mushroom spores, immediately fill the air. You get a closer look at the mushroom. It appears to be a rare Timask mushroom. The colours around you start to shift, and the drawings on the cave wall catch your eye. B1 back, please.
Is it a psychedelic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
The
goodness.
funky music starts playing.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god, they have so many dots on them.
Yeah,
Is it how many? There's 4 in it.
Well, we still need one more. Oh my god, those are quite the mushrooms. All right, well I will go.
Oh, that was 140, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll go to 150.
You turn over a nearby body. A search through their robes reveals a journal with more information on the ritual spell the mysterious cult is planning to cast over Neverwinter. If you hope to stand a chance against this group, you need to figure out what spell they're preparing.
Do we get to puzzle?
Is it
Yes.
thermonuclear blast spell?
Oh my goodness.
4 of them.
Oh, okay, so that's for that. Secret door entrance. Look for mushrooms that don't change. Won't change.
look for.
And it's got all these. Oh well, we should note what those things.
But aren't they only effective for this puzzle, not for anything else.
Well,
Yeah,
I
think
don't
it's
know.
different
Might
to
be
what it was
might
before.
be good to. But I don't know how to.
Well, they were the symbols that were on the flute, which we've got here, and we got numbers for those.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, because they definitely mean things because it is recurring.
Well,
But I don't know how to draw those symbols.
that first symbol,
Is an S.
we just need to, because we get to keep the card, so we just need to note what the number is.
Which one's that?
Here, can I
Yeah.
have that, and then I'll
The
just do
Ra
like
symbol.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because I mean, there's dots under the mushrooms on the door sign too.
Yeah.
Are they not?
So little mushrooms with one thing on there.
So that
this
must.
is this.
Are we
this is-
looking for like a little mushroom that doesn't
These
have
are
a one?
these are exactly the same,
Oh wait.
except the colours are different.
Oh,
So we need to
they
find
don't
mushrooms that
change.
are the same.
It also isn't these symbols. It's other
Because
symbols
what's it
that
say?
we've seen.
Secret.
Yeah,
oh, like this one's the same.
Look for
Yeah.
mushrooms that don't change.
yeah. So
Oh,
this
spot the
is like spot the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
So the two
You
red
guys-
That
ones.
doesn't change. That doesn't change.
Yeah. So there's got to be another one.
This one.
Yeah. So that's the three.
So
So
that's little.
so
middle,
for the
big.
little one is 1, because
No.
we found one that
No.
doesn't change.
No,
Yeah,
Little
but
one is
the little
2.
the first number has 2 dots on it, so
Yeah.
it's 2.
and the medium one is the 3. That's
There's
3 dots.
3
on it.
dots. So 2, 3,
And then the big one is 4.
2, 3, 4.
As you tap the unchanging mushrooms, your vision slowly clears. The stone walls shake and groan as a secret tunnel reveals itself before you. Thorin hands you a torch. Good luck saving those poor people. I be not brave enough to enter there. He mounts up, gives you one last look of fondness, and you part ways as friends as your party moves deeper into the Underdark. Puzzle cards. A1, 2, 3, 4. Back, please.
Wait, but I feel like I need to
Yeah.
know what these are.
Yep.
It's going to be useful. I'll just complete my mission. I don't know what this uterus one is. It could either be a D or a W.
I think it's probably don't,
Yeah.
because that makes them a bit more grammatical.
Oh, but then this
Yeah,
is
don't
already a
not
D.
rather than won't.
This one. This is already a D for secret door, so I'll just
Oh,
do
okay, so
just
maybe
in
it is one.
case. And then
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Did you want
do
them
you
that
want to play
back?
too?
But yes, yeah, might as well give it now.
well, you can't. What spell does the mage plan on using against the people of Neverwinter? And then we have Book of Arcane Secrets. We crossed out and it says I will have Neverwinter. It will be ours, crossed out mine. I just need a way to amplify my ritual.
Okay, that's masturbate.
What?
Yeah. From Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'd always say that when Caddy was watching it and he was on, because he was Mr. Bates. He was one of the. You've seen Downton Abbey, haven't you?
Yeah.
No.
No, I
Oh,
haven't watched it.
And, he's the head butler or something. Yeah, and they all called him Mr. Bates, and I'd say, oh, there's Master Bates again.
Yawning, chilling darkness stretches into every direction as you traverse the cavernous passages. The low glow of bioluminescent mushrooms reveals drag marks in the damp earth. You peer closer and see traces of sticky amber substance that smells faintly sweet. As you enter the chamber, a renewed sense of urgency overtakes you. You must find and free these poor souls. Your vision clears, and you see the arched entrance to the labyrinth, sitting directly across a giant chasm. The mechanical bridge has been drawn up, preventing passage across.
Love every time Sean says the word chasm. Every time you say it, you say chasm.
Am I saying it wrong?
Yeah, it's chasm. Okay.
Chasm, yeah. Okay.
You want to roll the dice?
You got honey.
Honeycomb.
So
Oh, a 12. Oh, what is it?
you got honey go.
There you go.
Awesome.
He doesn't know himself.
Behind you.
And it's you, Anton.
Slightest gap. He's going to take.
Okay, then
Oh,
I'm going to 200.
200. You approach the drawbridge, which seems to be made of large bones. You shudder to imagine what creatures they came from. You attempt to lower the bridge, but realize someone has removed one of the gears and left it on the other side of the chasm.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also, your
B1?
camera is really skewed. It's
Yeah, it keeps moving. You have to think of something better.
2 puzzle pieces needed to solve. I've got a clock with lots of numbers
alright.
and a skull in the middle.
A few numbers have been crossed out there.
No, I
They
think
just-
it's
No,
just
they're
like
just
So that means like
5,
8.
6, 8,
Yeah.
7. But they're not in order.
Mm.
give it to Tell us what you think.
Solid.
Can you solve it for us?
He's thinking hard about it.
Yeah. Might think so hard.
He's,
to
he's
fall
going,
asleep.
seriously, whose figurine can I knock over?
Say no.
All right.
You're making you think too hard. No.
Right. I'm going to come over here to 220.
220.
No, he's telling us that the answer is green.
You see something shiny knotted in the spider's web and stretch forward to nab it. Careful, don't get tangled up yourself. Strength check.
Oh, good.
Oh, you got strength. That's good.
20.
You rip it from the web with one hearty pull.
Woohoo!
More loot.
Oh
I'm
my
going to have to make
goodness.
space
Yeah.
for your loot.
I'm running out of
It's
loot
so big.
cards.
It's carrying so much.
The amulet of Morkoth. Redirect all damage you would take to any one enemy of your choice.
Well, give that to someone else because you already have something that says you can't take any damage.
Yeah, I know.
Because you can't take any
You're just
damage.
putting on all these
Give it to
accessories.
Claire. Claire's got nothing.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh,
Have you
I am
softened?
right about that, right? Like,
Yes,
you literally
yes,
can't
yeah, I've
take
got ignore all damage. So I'm good.
Insane. That feels very OP.
just Lucas on the camera.
Thinking hard about our mystery.
Yeah.
Pat him that way. See, yeah.
I'm going to go to 210
210.
because it looks like that's a pathway of stones to get across to the other side.
You approach the
That's not
outcropping
actually
where the
used.
chasm seems to be the thinnest and notice stalagmites that could be used as stepping stones. The gear needed for the bridge sits on the other side. Share words of encouragement with your most agile party members as they prepare to cross the chasm.
Who's got decks?
I've got deck.
3 of us do.
Yeah. Go, guys! Woohoo!
It's a solo check, so whoever rolled, who was it? Anthony?
Me.
It's
yeah.
a charisma check.
Oh,
To start off
what?
with.
That's a weird.
I thought it was a
Because you're
deck.
sharing words of encouragement first.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
so
or
So that would be
they're
you.
doing
Can I,
it.
Whoever's
can
going
I-
to jump.
Oh,
But yes,
Don't
you've got to do
pick
the
with
charisma
magic.
check first. You're going to spur them on, whoever's
Oh,
going to
okay. So you're going to spur me on,
can I take over the words of encouragement?
Sure.
and then I do the jump.
You're doing the jump.
Is there anyone else?
Well,
8.
okay.
Yeah.
The dark rock crumbles underfoot and they return and they fall.
And you're dead.
So do I get
Didn't
to
even
roll?
get to jump. Like,
Oh.
you just,
They broke. You
you grab their
Yelled too
hand at the
loudly.
last moment, injuring
Crumble
yourself
roll.
in the process. You lose 1 HP.
Okay, I injured myself.
Yep.
he's cheering. Bad cheerleader.
So,
I fell over.
so I didn't get to
You put
go.
them off so much. But you did bring the gear back.
Oh, cool. So this is the second piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's bloody cogs. Me out.
Mm.
But yeah, what's the arrow? Like we need more than that.
That's just
How many
two.
pieces do we get with this one?
Just two.
Oh.
So it's
Oh, actually, okay.
Is it that
So
top
it
one?
starts here, and then it must be like if you turn it.
Yeah.
No,
See,
I
that's
think
all
that's
matches.
That's me. Me failing my charisma.
So that matches what? Right?
What are you doing?
What does it?
no. I reckon it starts with 2, so it's that way. And
I'm just
it's
trying
just
to
the
match
order of the numbers for the arrow.
Okay.
So if you match the
Wouldn't it?
point where it's pointing,
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't the points match up here though? Like
Yeah.
that one there.
And then it's the point.
so if it points the same way, which is upside down there, then it's no, it's just a bit off. So yeah, that's 2 6. Is it 3? 2 6 3.
Exactly.
But isn't it crossed out? That one crossed out?
No,
that's
it's
the
6.
number.
It's 6, yeah.
Oh,
that's the
okay.
cut,
Oh, it's tally. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only
that makes
thing I'm
sense.
thinking is if you look at the pictures, this matches with that,
Yeah, like the corners.
and it could just be that it's like it starts like, and then they've twisted it around, which would make it.
What order
I mean,
do
if
the numbers go in? That's why I think the arrows there.
Yeah, because I think that's the only way
Yeah, if you match
using
it like
that is the only way that you can align the two.
I think so too. Because I get what you're saying, but then
Because if that's like that, then it'd be
but,
2.
well, that's a 5-digit number.
No,
Yeah, but
2,
6.
6, 3.
Oh, because it's the.
Because
I
they're
didn't
the
even
ones-
see that
they're
those were like
the ones that are,
gaps.
yeah.
yeah, they're the gap, and that's the raised bit, like in a decoder.
Yeah, and you're putting it over the top.
Yeah,
You
and
really did present
that
yourself when you fell over, didn't
matches. So
It
yeah,
was more of a hit to my ego because
2,
of my
6,
charisma,
3.
so I just,
2, 6, 3.
2 6 3. Okay. You slot the missing gear into place and turn the crank to lower the bridge. As the bridge comes down, the webs around you start to shake. The vibrations from the mechanism alerted something to your presence. You watch in horror as hordes of spiders crawl from the chasm
hate spiders.
and charge towards you, led by a ferocious rider.
Oh.
You bet you.
Well, we really are in the
guys, I'm
Underdark.
injured. I can't do it.
Spiders have
Yeah.
only 2 hit points.
I'll roll
No,
the
no. They go.
No,
4.
spider swarm first.
5.
Nat 20.
Oh, what?
All
Which-
players
which-
lose 1.
Well, unless which spiders
Yeah,
for.
which-
Is
Spider
this
was
one?
it?
Whichever, that one closest. That
This
way.
one?
Yep.
So we all lose 1 hit point.
Next spider swarm. 13.
Spider
The
bite.
player with the highest HP loses 1 HP.
I've got 9.
I've got 9. So,
So it's between you two.
who
I'll
triggered?
take
You.
Whoever's, yeah,
Okay.
that's up. That works.
Oh, triggered. That was very like. Oh.
Well, no, that's like
And the Drider.
that's who
15.
goes. Venomous.
The player
Venom.
with the highest HP.
That would
That'd
be
be
you.
me. So I take 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Helga.
Yeah. So who triggered it?
You triggered it, right?
No.
Didn't Anton?
Oh.
Wait.
No, because.
We,
No.
Oh, when we did the gear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who
Which
was?
was from
You.
you doing
Yes.
a jumpy thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So it's yeah. So I'll go first then. Let's see who. So that. Oh, Constitution. I'm going to attack the Drider. 15. So that's a hit. Yep. And I'll save Hunter's Mark for later.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to go for the driver as well.
Ooh, 18. Excellent. So you get your ability.
Oh,
Is that one meant to be turned over?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Because you did.
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, I did.
Grandma's is so good. I only had them in October.
Yeah, no, I love them.
I reckon that should be our next Costco big box.
Yeah, they've got them in big
Purchase.
boxes.
Yeah.
You'll go, Tara.
Okay. I will attack that spider sword. That's powerful.
Oh, nice.
21. So 2 damage to it.
Their turn.
It's
No.
my turn.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
no, when it gets back to me.
And I'm going to attack that one because it's got strength. 19.
Yep.
Which means I get to take an additional damage.
Excellent.
I'm going to take this one. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you
back-
do? Sorry, it's 9. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to them being 10. So you get to do one.
So it's back to them. There you go.
First spider swarm that's closer to me. 7 to hit.
No.
No.
Next spider swarm, 15 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Play with the highest HP. So
I've got 8.
I've got 8.
7. So just.
Well, I'll take it because I initiated it.
Right, 2. Oh, nothing.
No. So back to me. The
Stop that with your take.
rider. 17 plus 6 is 23. So additional damage.
This is my new style.
So
You almost look like a yellow smurf.
there you go. Claire.
Smurf
He's
from
only got
Bedlam.
one left.
Okay.
Cool than a road.
Right over.
Oh,
Not,
yeah.
not quite Assassin's Creed, but you get
The
there.
rider is dead.
So we've killed the Drider.
Nice.
Good job.
I'll be
Claire
sorry you
loots
said
the
that when
body.
I
Yeah, yeah.
played you. Yeah.
You killed the
I am
dragon.
Dragonborn.
Oh,
You
Claire.
can't pass my scales.
Okay. The remaining spiders scatter and flee as the glider keels forward defeated. The drawbridge touches down with a solid clunk. You step over the slain spiders and cross over the bridge to the foreboding labyrinth's entrance. Unfortunately, a giant spider's web blocks the archway. How will you get past?
We should do 280 and
Yeah.
230 before we
Yeah,
go
I agree.
complete.
So it's Claire, I think. Yeah.
I wanted to go for
Or is it the wrong way around?
80.
Sorry, wrong way around is it? Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Talk about my brain not being on.
So
So 280.
so we've done 200, haven't we?
Yeah.
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 I think it's just 230.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Claire's on 280.
230?
No, 280.
280. As you all peer over the edge into the chasm, the ground beneath you gives way. Keep your cool as you scramble to stop your descent. Group check. Wisdom.
I don't think any of us have this. You do?
13.
Pass.
13.
Pass.
11.
Fail.
10.
Fail. Pass. Luckily, it's a group check. Okay, describe what you do to stop your group's fall. 2 of you failed, so 3, 2, 2.
I sense a message from God.
Yeah, and that's it.
Hold my hands out in prayer, and it just happens to stop everyone.
Maybe we're holding hands again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just do everything holding hands.
Yeah. Did you?
In that day.
So Tara, do you want to do 230?
Well, was that all that happened with that? Okay, yeah, then 230.
230. You searched the body of one unlucky adventurer. He didn't have much on him, save for a worn copy of Bildrabar's Guide to Surviving the Underdark. Clearly, it didn't help him too much,
No.
but maybe you'll be able to find some useful information. You open it to the bookmark page.
Is it how to get rid of the spider's web?
Set it on fire.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot of writing on there.
Builderbar's Guide to Surviving the Underdark. If you get caught in a giant spider's web, remain calm. It's possible to navigate these webs as long as you emulate the spider's movement. Spiders move from the outer strands towards the center of their web. A crucial step in the dance is to cross any horizontal strand they encounter. If there is an obstacle along that path, they start over on a different outer strand until they can navigate to the center without being interrupted. If you can reach a center, you can destroy the web and free yourself. Happy dungeon crawling. Okay, we need another puzzle piece. And then when we get that puzzle piece, then we'll...
Yeah.
So that must be
240.
240, yeah.
Yeah.
And I go to 240.
Okay.
Okay.
So, now that we can look at it.
So we start at the outside.
Okay.
And for everyone, we got to go sideways.
Spiders move from the outer strands towards the center. A crucial step is to cross any horizontal strand they encounter. There is an obstacle along that path. They start over on a different outer strand until they can navigate to the center without being interrupted. Okay.
It's too easy.
Well, I don't...
Where do we start? Do we start at 1? Like a 1, 2... Oh, no.
No,
that doesn't work.
that's the numbers that we pick up on the way. But if you go down that strand, you get to that, which means you have to go sideways, which means it's a 1. You go down, you have to go sideways. No number, you get down, it's blocked, so you can't start there. If we start here and go 4, we end up being blocked.
Right.
If we start here, we go 3, and we end up being blocked. If we start here, we start with 7, go down, go nothing. We get to the middle, but we don't pick up 3 numbers on the way.
We can't go the 7 route because you come down 1 and get blocked there, wouldn't you?
We go 2, 1, 9. No, I don't quite get it.
Could you go 2...
Yeah, 2, 1, 9.
No, because they have to cross
1.
any horizontal strand they encounter.
Cross it, or
2, 1, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 2, yeah,
'Cause,
2,
yeah,
1, yeah.
2,
Because they've got to
4,
cross this one here and then this one here and then go down 6 and then they can
Yeah.
go down that way.
yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Alright. Worked out the spider web?
2, 1, 6.
You carefully navigate the intricate weavings of the giant spider's web and work your way to the center. With one swift strike, you cause the whole web to unravel, clearing your path forward. On your way through, you grab a spell page stuck in the web. As you enter the labyrinth, a sudden wind blows towards you, carrying with it the smell of blood and sweat. Faint screams echo off the stone walls. You must be close to finding the cult. Venture forth to foil their plans. You have now entered the Underdark Labyrinth.
His face, he was looking up. He looked so cute. So, we need a snake's tongue. Mass suggestion, School of Enchantment requires snake's tongue and honeycomb. To be in my thrall would be a blessing. Fools.
But don't we need what spell? So isn't it mass suggestion?
Oh yeah, true.
But that seems way too easy that you just get a clue that tells you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fact that he's changed it,
He changed it
I
and
think
he's had to
he
make
may
it.
have changed the spell as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the root of it, but it's
So if we take, is there a we in there? No?
We
Okay.
might learn more, I think, or not. Because remember last time we had... Oh, what does it say?
you all venture into the Underdark Labyrinth. Fold along any pre-folded line into any flat configuration. You must form unbroken paths with the white lines between any 2 doors. Add up the numbers you encounter from one door to the next, then draw that number card. There are 5 possible paths.
Ooh. So, we have to.
Does it include the other side?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't. Yes.
Would you like
So it's
I feel like I need to read.
so that the doors fold it in.
From unbroken past between any two doors.
Mm.
I'll open.
get the occasional disco light?
Yeah, did you? I thought that was
No.
just me.
It's messages
Yeah.
from the other side.
It's
One of them.
messages from God.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, it is discoing.
So it doesn't have to completely shut. It's just that.
You just
I
got
mean,
to
there's
get through.
I was thinking it was the upside down, but anyway.
You got to get the
But
three doorways.
Is
to
it
connect.
an unbroken line?
Yeah, unbroken lines between doors.
The cats are probably
you could-
performing a ritual.
Maybe that means
It wouldn't
it's
strike me.
broken.
Yeah.
Because it's
They're
not
always up to no
a
good.
single path.
Sean, which light was the kitchen light? It's having a bit of a disco, so.
Oh.
You have to get the sparky over.
Yeah.
Flare.
Unless it's just the glow
Yeah.
going.
Getting anywhere?
Well, we don't know if by unbroken it means like a straight line, or if it's got a branch, it can still have a branch coming off.
Yeah, 'cause,
Oh.
like that's
Yeah,
connected.
yeah. I feel like that
Yeah.
makes sense. Then what are the further instructions?
Well, you add up the numbers.
Ooh,
So
we could
170.
do. Yeah,
270.
270.
270?
We'll go with that.
Okay. After hours of exploring the unsettling dark, you see a crack of light peeking through a small metal door. You've finally found the exit. You rush towards it, only to find it locked.
Oh,
Suddenly, you hear heavy breathing behind you. You turn to see an enormous figure shrouded in darkness. It charges towards you.
Bugger.
you couldn't have found another door.
Jeez.
Yeah, there were 5 possible.
And you had to find the one with the big dude.
He's a big dude.
Great.
Oh, maze minotaur.
Minotaur.
Yep.
Blitz is back.
Okay. He charges for a 13 to hit.
Yeah, so 13 is with the great axe. The player with the highest loses 1.
It's not me.
It's
I have
not.
8.
I got 7.
So, mate,
I'll
Oh,
take
you
it.
two.
I'll take one.
Nope.
Yep.
Don't both take it.
Oh, I have strength and wisdom. Do I get to roll 2d6?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
So I went first last time. So
Well, who
Big Clay.
did it? Oh,
it was you.
me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you go first.
Yep.
You attack first.
Okay. Oh, doesn't it attack first?
It just did.
Oh, this is
Excellent.
2 HP.
Lovely. No. Unless. Oh no, it's 8, so 1. Yeah.
Have they got? Has that 20 got liquid core?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Anton, it's your go.
Okay, so I get bonus, and
Oh.
that's a nat 20 and 2, so I will take away. Do I get anything more? Yeah, 3 damage.
Do you get 2 dice 6?
Yep. And I only got 12.
But that's not
That's still.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Could
Could have done better with that one.
so we couldn't attack
And
him.
then.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Yep, hopefully. Oh, hang on. It's only the. No.
3.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Better roll it. Yep.
Yay.
Yay.
Claire was the one.
Am I getting that?
Oh,
You shouldn't be done with that yet.
Oh.
Do multiple.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on the card. I need the card back. Thank you. This reminds me of Diablo 2.
Mm.
It's the music.
Mm.
Oh, you get a puzzle piece. Doesn't say why you get the puzzle piece or how it's.
It must have had.
Must have had it on it. Yeah.
Stuck on one of its horns.
Ooh.
Found it in his breast pocket.
I do math questions like this in Year 10 maths class.
If we put the map over it, does it mean something?
What math?
Does it show an entrance and exit?
Yeah.
This is 2 possible.
Yeah. I reckon we wait for the other puzzle piece. So should we look for another? I really
I got a
don't get
275.
275.
275.
Leads to a dead end.
That's right. I folded another like the one I did before, but that worked out brilliantly, didn't it?
I just really don't understand what it means.
It means that you can see a path from one door to the next.
You
Oh.
add the
remember how
numbers
I
up
did it
between them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was.
Apparently there's 5 possible.
That's not. But maybe fold
Oh, yeah.
that. Well, even
No, that one's quite all
just that. Is that
No, nothing connects. But take that and then fold this one up. And is that anything?
Yes. So 220.
290.
290?
No, yeah.
You've been travelling through this maze of twisty little passages for what feels like hours. As you turn yet another corner, you find yourself suddenly face to face with a skulking troglodyte. You spin around to leave, but to discover the path has been blocked by an enormous skeletonous cube. You've been ambushed. The troglodyte lets out a gurgling growl as it rushes towards you.
Did you say gelatinous cube?
Yes.
Right.
Who was it that went that path?
We all did.
We all did.
Who was in front?
Tara, you're
Sure.
the next person on the list.
Conte, please, as the troglodyte slams into you.
That's not very polite. 11.
That's a pass. It slams into you, but you don't budge. You lock eyes with the beast and grin, energized. It's time to fight.
Oh, so exciting.
1,
Finding more combinations. Yeah, that's the one we just did.
290.
Yeah. So we've done
Sorry to
2.
crush your
But it
hopes and
might be
dreams.
that you have to do 2 combat encounters, then you get 2 puzzle pieces, and then you can figure out the way out.
Yeah, that might be it. Let's hope.
Yeah,
Pungent stench.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, we got the cube as well, have we? Damn it.
In gold,
cube will attack first for 11.
what are the stats?
No,
no.
it needs 12.
Troglodyte. 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The player with the highest loses 1.
I have 8.
7.
I got 7.
I got 8 and I'm next. So
Alright.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So Tara,
Yay, I'll
you
go for the
attack for this.
troglodyte. $23.
Oh, that's
So-
definitely a hit.
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, and time.
Gelatinous cube takes a massive 19, which takes away 2.
Right?
Hang on, these guys. 11. Get 1. Wait, they're taking
Dex. Yeah, I'll attack the troglodyte. 12. Yep. So that's just 1. Troglodyte, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for the troglodyte.
It's back to them.
6. Yep. Troglodyte 11.
No.
No.
Okay. 14. So just
The
one. Troglodyte.
troglodyte. End time.
Okay, July. Let's cube again for the bonus. 10.
Still gets it.
Yep.
Still
Yeah.
gets it.
Right.
18.
Cool,
So that can take 2. Actually, I get to take 3.
Yep.
Because I get 1 for the hit, 1 for that one, and 1 for that one.
Do you get to use 2?
Do I get to use 2 at once? Because that one's a roll over 16, that one's a roll over 17.
I think it all adds up. Because it says
Yeah.
otherwise, but
Oh,
Dead.
I've not been doing that.
you're getting all the loot cards.
I miss the troglodyte.
So are we saying from now on that if you have
So-
2 things that has a from something plus, if you get over both of them, then you do both of the effects?
It depends on the weapons. So, if it's a separate weapon, is
Yeah.
it a separate weapon? No, I thought it was an actual item. No. If you have to choose which weapon you're attacking with, and it's
No.
only stats from that weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one's a weapon and this one's my flute. So I'm not attacking with
Does
the
that
flute.
count as a weapon? Can I read it?
Is it a weapon or
I
is
think it is a weapon because it has
It
the
does damage.
red D
Yeah.
Well,
6 thing.
yeah.
D.
I mean,
20.
it's kind of confusing, but I think maybe because it says when you attack.
It looks like it's a weapon as well.
I don't know how I'm attacking with the flute.
Well,
I
it's
know
like
you do it
my,
with bard, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Yeah, like same.
maybe
Yeah,
it's
lot
like
of
a
us have, like-
psychic attack, like
Yeah.
strumming it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think
if
it's
I'm
only
doing
one or
that,
the
I
other.
can't then use
Yeah.
the dagger as
Yeah.
well.
It'll be a separate one.
So
Anyway, I hit the
are we-
troglodyte anyway.
It's dead.
Did you?
Okay.
Because I've got a healing one. Like I think it'd be good
What
if
does that mean?
Oh, it's
Well, do
dead?
you have your,
So-
yep.
If
Do you have a healing one too?
look like 2 damage, you turn that into a healing 2.
To me or to anyone?
well actually haven't you got the staff of healing?
Yeah.
'Cause see what I
I'm
think
willing
Yeah,
to
so-
take
Let's go,
hit
you got
points
it.
and heal other people.
yeah, because I think
That is
we
my holy mission.
But I wonder
we
if it does
each
heal just you.
should have some sort of healing ability.
I think everyone
Yeah.
should, yeah.
Well, I don't have healing. That's what we're saying. I
Um,
have the negating damage.
Yeah, but then it's a
Yeah, but that's
negating
the-
damage as well.
but that's the one use
Well,
only.
Yeah. Well, this.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
It's
is it?
just, I know you don't have.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well, that's okay. You can
yeah.
have it.
Discard off because I think we should
Oh,
all
I get what
have
you're saying.
something.
I don't have a like.
Yeah.
I've
it's
got
like-
a heal.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, okay. That makes sense if you only do it once. Okay.
Yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
like if someone attacks you, you have a negating one. Like I have a negating one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we've all got something that can negate an attack
Yeah.
and
Makes
heal.
so much sense. Awesome. Thank you guys. And I now finally understand. I was like, bro, that's insane if you can just never take damage. But I now understand it's a one-use thing.
Yeah, there's one you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise it'd just be like
That one was like, what?
Great.
I am invincible.
You finish off the troglodyte and slumps to the ground. Catching your breath, it doesn't seem to have much value on it, save for a single scroll.
Is that our other puzzle piece?
Yes.
Oh no, that's okay. So mass suggestion, mass disintegrate. School transmutation requires ash snake's tongue to see these inferior creatures all dissolve before our eyes. That would please us. So yeah, we're gonna have to work out which one he actually did. So I don't know where did we find the honeycomb? Does that say that he did use it because we found it, or he didn't use it because he doesn't?
Don't we
have
need it
on
for one
him?
of the spells, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, does
Well-
that mean that it probably is that spell, or it isn't? Do you get what I mean?
We
If
might have to find the
found
other
it-
So it's also, is it one of
Yeah.
those spells that just uses it or consumes it?
Yeah, true. Well, we'll see.
But like the other one, we probably need like.
Did you find another?
265.
A series of twisting tunnels leads you to a rough-hewn set of stairs. At the top, you see two pedestals with two nearly identical treasure chests.
Right.
One gold
There's
and
a
one silver.
Right by your foot.
As you climb the stairs, an
On your left.
otherworldly scratching whisper enters your mind. A chill goes down your spine as your feet begin to move on their own, leading to you towards the gold chest. Be a wisdom check for Rogue. You're the one that worked out the number.
8.
Your feet move of their own accord, tripping yourself and a fellow party member, which luckily snaps you out of your trance. Who do you trip?
I trip over the gnome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're looking for another.
Did we already do 260?
Yeah. Right?
260?
No.
290.
Oh,
260. Okay.
I thought we did it. No.
You step into a darkened room. A single candle illuminates a note on the crude stone desk. Remy, tell the other members to follow this map if they are lost. The ritual chamber entrance must be kept hidden deep in the labyrinth. Follow the same path every time to avoid any more deaths. It's a waste of potential vessels. -B.
Is it
Voldemort.
Remy, like, you know?
You Remy the rat, yeah, Ratatouille.
The rat in the blue dress.
Oh,
Yeah. That is the only thing I remember.
It comes up.
and look, see?
All
And
the
he's
time.
still the damn bard. Well, there you
How
go.
does
Is
that specific come up?
Ooh,
Well, you know, I came across this
yeah, it
rat
starts at the start.
in a
Look at
blue
that.
dress, and it was,
So you gotta
well,
figure
it
your way
wasn't a
around
rat when
through
we
the
went
map.
to bed.
Through the maze. And what numbers you cross.
I picked
Gosh,
her up
I
at the
think you take an
tavern.
overlap, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Like lady in the streets.
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
that's
lady in the streets, rat in the feet.
Oh, wow.
I cannot find.
I feel-
You do
yeah.
7.
I think it's 7. Yeah.
Is that, how does that line up?
Yeah, because you come over here, 7.
7, does that mean 6 is as well? Because I already picked up a couple of numbers.
No,
Or
I
that
thought you
9?
did 5, 1, and 7. But that can't be right, surely.
Yeah, 5, 1, 7, but then, so when you pick up 7, if that's 1, 2, 3. Because then you have to pass 6. Is it 5, 1, 7?
I've only done 4 numbers.
Cards don't go up that high, though, do they?
5, 1, 7. Maybe it's 3. Is it 3, 1, 7?
No,
No.
3, 6, 7. Five. Oh no, you missed the 5 because you go there. 5 is tucked in that corner, which means it's 3. 3, 7, 6. Oh, 3, 1, 7.
Yeah, you said no to that. 3, 1, 7.
No. Do we miss the 1? So then it's 7, 6.
6. 6 is over here.
What's that?
Oh, you say 317?
9. Yeah, 3, 1, 7. Bad GM.
No, it wasn't on my list.
Oh.
But it's the correct one. That's weird. Because I've got a list of solved things here, but it's not on there. You finally find the correct path and reach the end of the labyrinth. On pedestals beside the doors, there seems to be jars containing floating reptilian parts. Yuck. From behind the stone doors,
God.
you
I
hear
am
eerie,
offended by this.
arcane echoes. From the other side lies the answer to the mystery. You nod at one another, stealing your nerves before opening the door. Okay, puzzle cards E1 and E2 back to us.
So they're jars with gold lava
Oh my
in
god.
them. Is that
Maybe,
right?
maybe Dragon Ball or something.
We give the main back as well.
Not yet,
The
no.
main.
Well,
Have we
no.
done 250?
No.
No.
Okay, then that's what it is. It's literally, there's just a line. Yeah.
That was my next choice.
Yeah, that one.
Mm.
It's probably the first one we should have done.
I know. It's
The obvious one that
probably the-
nobody pays attention
Yeah.
to.
Oh, I'm so excited to fold it.
Yeah.
Okay. The massive cavern hums with magical energy as cultists circle the chamber floor. Glassy-eyed civilians from across Faerun huddle together in metal cages in the corner. You see the mysterious mage from before, his hands raised as he performs a sinister rite. He wears a ritual mask that appears to be made from bone. You all keep to the shadows as you search for a way to stop this madness.
Yeah, I thought it was foam as well. He's got into cosplay.
Ooh.
And we have another ingredient list.
Oh, okay. So snake's tongue and honeycomb does make the mass suggestion. But wait, so how did we find that just now? We just
We just
From entering
found
the
it
room.
entering the
Entering
room.
the room.
so yeah, it's like
It's there.
is he leaving a trail? Is he
he-
dropping what he's using? Or is it like he doesn't need
He, does,
it, like
he
we
doesn't
find
need them, so he's
things-
making the other one.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to like say.
Well, the
And
other one
with
also
this-
uses snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also will please us, and in there he's taken everything else that's plural.
Yeah. And that is singular. This is so cool, this map. And I also
Well, the thing
think
is that
it's
in his writing he's got there, he talks about himself.
yeah. But and all of the red is him and the black is
Wonder what these.
Yeah.
Dimension dot
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
something else goes on.
3, 4, 5.
What?
3 sides, 4 sides.
That's crazy that you just do that in your brain.
Or
300?
Count the number. Fine.
300?
Yeah, but that is
So you're going to have your cages. Which you would, being the paladin. Go check out the prisoners.
Save people.
A small hexagonal panel sits on a pedestal near the cages full of prisoners. You notice strange glowing shapes etched into the cavern floor that glow with the same green light as the pedestal. One of the prisoners seems coherent enough to talk. Charisma check.
Four.
Can I get someone else to do that?
Yeah.
My tiefling friend?
Yes.
I wasn't very good last time.
You can
We
do
believe in you.
Thanks
Yeah.
to your charisma, guys. I got another 8.
it.
Stop making me do charisma.
The prisoner assumes this is a trick and turns away frightened.
Oh. Pat tiefling.
Well, you could go
Ooh.
up and try and have another go, maybe.
Kind of looks like a sandworm.
Did we get that because we
Sandworms have
failed
no
it?
Yes.
Top and bottom.
Board
yeah.
needed to solve, so we've got
Oh, it's literally just that and the board.
Well, there's 4 on and that has 4 sides.
and we put it together
Yeah.
and it makes the
It makes it a rectangle.
Yeah,
Um,
because that
is
goes
there-
on this side.
oh
Like, if you put that on this side and then that in the middle, you've got that shape.
Yeah.
Like it, but
Yeah.
it's like that.
I think. we
But
should go
I don't know if
to-
that means anything.
Let's go look at the other places.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe if we look at 320, it'll give us a bit more
Alright.
information.
320 then.
320. As you move closer to the ritual site, you see tendrils of dark magic twist around the mage's arms. Strangely, you feel yourself being lulled by his eerie chant. As if in a trance, you begin to walk towards the cages, until one of your allies grabs you and pulls you back, breaking the spell. This place is full of dangers. Keep your wits and
Join the cult.
about you as you explore.
Hmm.
The cultists haven't noticed you yet. Silently scout ahead to investigate further. Dexterity check.
11.
That's a fail. You aren't able
Yeah,
to
probably.
investigate thoroughly.
Everyone-
Cultists lurk around every corner.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
I want to talk behind.
All right, I'll go over here to 3:30.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
With an ear-splitting noise, the stone spire of the tower emerges from the ground and begins to rise as the robed mage furiously chants a spell. What could the tower be for? You leap from the shadows and charge towards the villains, ready to put an end to this madness. The mage regards you all and sneers cruelly. Ah, the heroes have come to join us at last. Excellent. The cultists turn to face you, their features shrouded beneath their hoods and their cloaks. Within moments, you're surrounded. 353.
We should play the Hobbit Monopoly.
It's yours?
Not Monopoly.
Yeah.
Or
The theme's nice, but Monopoly is just a crap.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I feel like we would match one night. Well, one night.
School of
I think it's-
Enchantment.
Making it increasingly obvious.
Yes, because he has. Yeah, because that's. He literally says, "I will cast an enchantment spell on the fools of Neverwinter. Let their own minds betray them," which is yes, yeah, and I mean mass suggestion. Yeah, I think like all everything.
Is this the Master Mage that we fought before? He's back again.
Oh yeah. When did we fight him?
At the
Oh,
end of Act 1.
Yes.
Is this the end of Act 2?
Could
Already?
be.
That feels
Okay.
But that would be.
So we've got the mage there. What's the other thing?
Confusion Ward.
Okay. Start with Confusion Ward.
It looks like it's like a globe of energy.
15 for the Confusion Ward.
All players take turns rolling the die 20. The player with the lowest roll deals 2 damage to the player
Oh no!
to the right.
Oh.
15.
In time.
20.
11.
If I roll a nat 20, can I also heal someone?
Yeah,
Yeah, anytime.
any time.
So-
Oh, yeah.
Take
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, do you need it?
yeah, because I'm about to go down to
You take-
5.
Sorry, sorry.
Yep.
It's okay.
Okay, the mage rolled a 11.
I've done 5 each time
Yep.
we've had to do.
Yeah.
The player with the highest HP loses 1 point. I
7.
got 7.
Plus 8.
6.
My highest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's
And then it.
Rose go. Because you triggered it.
I'm going up to the mage. No.
Yeah, I feel like we should go after the mage if it makes
Because then the
sense for us,
confusion ward
because-
may disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they did the spiders.
All right. Wisdom, charisma. Okay. Yep. 15. That's a hit. I'm going to do my normal, and then I'm going to do Hunter's Mark and take a further 2 off him.
Oh yeah, I would love to know if this is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should do that,
But it won't be because we actually.
Oh, man. Yeah, because it's a higher one.
Okay.
So 13 or a 15?
Yeah, but I've got to pick it before. So
Yeah.
I'll do the mage. That's quite high. That's the highest. that it's been.
Okay, I'm going the mage. 14.
Yes.
Yep.
And
You don't
I
have
can
any.
divine smiting.
Yep.
Going to the mage as well. Oh my god, no, I'm not.
Oh wait, doesn't? Do they go before or after you?
Before, normally.
Oh, sorry, they can go now.
11.
Oh, which one?
Let's
Which
do the
one?
thing first.
No.
No.
Mage. 18.
Yeah, that's
That's
blight. All players take turns again. So
18.
I got 3.
I
but
got
do
3.
you want? I can take it, and then I'm going to use evasion, and then it doesn't hit me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so Ro.
I get to go again?
Yeah.
Is evasion just like it doesn't
Yeah.
any of the effects?
That's
No, that still doesn't hit.
doesn't hit.
No, it's a 12.
Right, mage. That's a miss.
I'm going to hit the fusion ward.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
So
2.
that will take 2 off it, and I'm going to flurry of blows the last mage.
Yay!
Alright, I'll go for the mage. So we're only 13. No.
Okay. Mage. 15. Yep.
Well done.
Yeah, mage is dead.
Okay.
Is the ward still up?
Sure. Okay. As you deal one final blow to the mage, his ritual mask falls to the ground, revealing a wild-eyed human face. Your party is blasted back by a burst of arcane energy as he scrambles backward, retreating towards the tower's base. Loyal followers, keep these fools distracted while I finish my preparations. Once the tower has risen, I can begin the ritual. Oh, Neverwinter will be so enamored with its new master. I, Vanillor. The tower seems to be important for the spell, but what could Vanillor be planning? You must figure out which spell he plans to cast, so you can put an end to it. Yep, 353. The other one comes back as well.
So
So should we look at the other places before we...
Decide what.
Yeah, just in case there's any... Like, it really looks like it's pointing towards this.
yeah, because obviously
Yeah,
maybe,
that
maybe
has
this
to
is to stop the tower
be
rising,
Yeah,
because that would make
it's
sense.
really intense.
Make it
Oh,
a
it's
killing
good.
blow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, a ritual mask. Eleanor's evil, eerie mask is the emanates a menacing aura. On an attack roll of 18 plus, refresh 1 combat skill.
That's
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Nice. So Dad, it's your...
yeah. So I'll go to 330.
Hang on. As he's retreating, his minions come forward.
No.
Okay, so I've got a high attendant and a cultist.
Are we still in the same order?
Yeah.
Is
So
this
high
just-
attendant is attacking first.
Is that just 3 for the high attendant?
I think so. Oh, sorry, no, that's not right. 1. What's it? It's in the bubble. It's 0 or how many?
2, 1. Which bubble?
it says
The
2
red
plus
bubble.
1. Yeah, it says
The red
2.
bubble.
That
Yeah,
one?
2
Red
plus
says
1.
2 plus 1 it says. And that one says
1.
Yeah, I
one
don't
plus
think
one.
it's- I don't think it's just plus
No.
1.
Oh.
Also, you
Damn
dropped
you.
1. I'm pretty sure I saw it fall. Oh, there's 1.
You rolled in that 20.
Oh,
Which
who
one?
did? Which one?
The high attendant.
So that's all players have to roll.
Any player that rolls a 14 or lower loses 2 HP. Wish I had some tails.
12.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
That's me.
14. Oh,
Me.
14 or lower.
Okay. And the cultist rolled a 2.
No.
So Ro, you were up.
No, Dad, it's you.
No.
Oh, wait, no.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. We haven't.
Same.
Okay, I'm going to give everybody 1 HP back because I'm screwed otherwise as well.
All right.
Hey, Luke got that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, I'm going after the cultist. But no. God. Going with my rolling.
Oh,
Which
they're
one
dead.
is going to be the causes the most problem? Probably this guy, hey? Oh, what's this? All players roll 11 or lower lose.
So a high attendant is worse.
So, because I get 1 dice for either, like 1 bonus. All right, go for the high attendant. 18 plus 5, 23. So, deal an extra point of damage, and yeah, because you can only use one or the yeah.
I'm going to go for high.
It made the difference.
I'll go for high attendant. 17.
Yeah.
So that will be 2, and then I'll do sneak attack, so I'll do 3 additional damage.
1 more or an extra
3
3?
additional damage.
Okay, he's dead.
He's dead.
Done.
Yeah.
There you go. So now we just got the cultists.
13?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The high attendant falls to her knees, gasping for air. It's too late to stop our plans. The tower shall rise, amplifying Master Vanellore's great spell, and Neverwinter shall fall at last. With her last bit of strength, she crushes the glowing amulet in a fist before collapsing to the ground, defeated. As soon as the amulet breaks, the prisoners begin to cry out in pain. Clearly, this amulet is linked to them in some way. You must help this innocent people. Discard the other card. So,
The cultists?
Yep. Sure it was him. 352. Yep. Goes. 7.
Shards.
So they they don't go in there, do they?
But what 3 pieces fit in? 8's the last number.
Ooh.
Is that 4? Can't be.
It's like I'm doing a survivor.
Mm.
Sort of has to be 8, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if we're going left to right,
That 4 piece would fit in there,
4, 8. So
which leaves
7?
this corner,
Is it 7?
which would be 2. So 2, 4,
8.
8.
2, 4, 8.
2, 4, 8. Okay. So the amulet. The moment you piece the amulet back together, the prisoners slump to the ground, no longer crying out in pain. You feel an energy pulse reverberate through the walls of the cabin, and turn to see Vanelore muttering furiously as arcane sparks fly from his fingertips, and the tower rises even further after him. Have G1 and G2 back, please.
Is F1 3, 4, 5?
Sorry.
Is the F1 puzzle the thing?
3,
We
4,
haven't
5.
used it yet.
No.
No.
You sprint towards the steadily rising tower and surround Vanelore as he inscribes glowing arcane sigils over the tower's structure. You fools think you can stop me? I now have enough energy to bring the realm of Neverwinter to its knees. Once I raise this tower, the end shall begin. It will amplify my arcane power beyond the scope of your imagination. You don't even know what my plan is. How could you possibly hope to stop it? Now it's time to solve the mystery.
That's the gesture.
Yeah, but how do we so we know that's what he's doing,
Yeah.
but how do we counter it?
Wait, can we go to other places, or do we have to? Because we haven't been to everywhere in this room.
It just says now's the time to solve the mystery. I think
Okay.
everything's been triggered now, so.
But we didn't do 3:30 or 3:10 or that. Is there anything for card 3:30
Or 3:10.
or 3:10?
Well, there could be
Well, there is for both.
another clue
Yeah, that's what I'm.
not for this,
for
because
this.
that, but for that maybe.
Because I feel like we know what it is, but we don't have a number or anything.
Or is it a case of we do it and then you open the clue packet? Is that how it works?
Correct.
All right, so we assume that this is the one.
Yeah.
And that's all you
We
need
just
to
tell
know.
you the
I
name.
believe so.
Is you just need to know the name
I'm
of
gonna
the
open
spell.
this up without
I
ribbon.
guess he'll see based on. I'm just like, we doubt that we haven't.
But I mean, it's okay in a sense we've sort of helped them.
Crying. So what did you think it was?
Mass suggestion.
Okay. Your travels through the Underdark were harrowing, but along the way you collected information you knew from the Master Benelord's notes that he planned to use a spell from the School of Enchantment, and it became clear from the honeycomb and snake's tongue the mass suggestion was the only option. Let their own minds betray them. Your party tears the spell components off the ritual pedestal, disrupting and beginning stages of the casting. Although the cultists have scattered, the prisoners still regard you with vacant, empty expressions. They're more responsive than before, but their minds are still under the thrall of something. This isn't over. Master Benelor has absconded into his tower, and you know all this will not end until he is defeated for good. If the cult could capture the minds and control the behaviour of this many people without the full force of mass suggestion, then who knows what they could do with such a powerful spell, and this tower as an amplifier. As the tower begins to rise higher and higher, splitting the cavern ceiling, you grab hold of the marble outcropping and ascend once more into the cold, bright surface world, prepared to meet the evil mage for the last time. Okay. And it ends there with Act 3 starting.
Okay, so we get our hit points back.
Um.
Are we leaving Act 3 for another time?
Well, it is. Yeah. It
Quarter
is
to 10.
quarter to 10. So.
Now the Underdark back, please.
This is one.
So should we just like group our cards all together?
Yeah,
Take a
try and
photo.
keep them all together. They recommend putting a rubber band around your cards.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm like a real. Look, I'm about to jump on your head.
I do that hundreds of rubber bands. I don't know whether they put things will move.
They're probably wrapped around a camera or something.
Around that lead you're looking for.
Or if you have like Ziploc bags.
Got plastic wrap.
That'll do.
I mean, yeah.
Rubber band. 33. I had hundreds of them. I don't know where they're going.
Good. Have a little hut.
God,
Well,
Oh, they're
Well,
tiny.
what we could
Okay,
do.
yeah, no, he's
Oh,
found.
okay.
Yeah, these.
gonna
these
say
would
we could,
probably bend
like-
the card.
Back to back.
Yeah, I don't want that. That should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it like as loose as not that too loose. You use. So skilled.
Rose going to need a big one with all her haul
Yeah.
she's got there.
Alright, I'll stop recording, okay?
Still did. Yeah.